All right, I think we are back live. Okay. Yeah, we are back live. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I had a power surge. So those of you who are watching, if you can come back, just come on back. uh, we had a power surge, so we're back live. What were we talking about? Far Cry 5, right?
Right.
Okay, so Far Cry 5. Now it is set in Montana. Now, when I first saw the little teaser trailers that they had, I thought it was definitely a cult. But I'm thinking it's a cult, but they're also kind of like occupiers too. Like when you listen to the character trailers, they talk about how they just swooped in. Like all the characters are talking about like they said they came here to save us. They said they were here to liberate us from whatever evils plague the world. And now I noticed that my dad is gone. My sister's gone. And and then it cuts out, and then they show all these fucking weapons and shit. So it might be kind of a crazy ass story. It might be something that is definitely kind of a step away from what they usually do, which is just basically a camp. You basically in a cage. You get out and you run. It's not like that. This is more of the hometown USA. Under fire. So it could be very, very, very interesting. It could be you think of some racist shit in there too.
I mean, that's the
There is
scariest part of America right now to me.
Yeah, that's
Trump
there
true.
country.
there
Yeah,
is a black character in there. So
I saw him, but he was looking strapped up too.
I mean, he could
hey,
easily be that Samuel L. Jackson character.
Yeah, I might destroy your fucking concentration. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That would be kind of sweet if he was voicing the character. Did anybody talk about the voice actors? Did they say who they were? Or they haven't detailed that
oh,
info yet.
Achilles meant that. Have you not seen Quentin Tarantino's?
Django Unchained.
Yeah,
Django Unchained.
Django
Yeah,
Unchained.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that
he ain't.
he's
No,
talking
he ain't
about
gonna be
Samuel
the.
L. Jackson like that.
Yeah.
Nah. This dude was looking like I don't know. He was just looking like a regular black dude, So he wasn't looking like that. He wasn't looking like that type of dude. He was a regular dude. He had a shotgun and a vest on. Because I think he was one of the character trailers. Because they did 3 or 4 of those trailers.
That's what
So
I'm
if you guys,
saying. I think the game's gonna be co-op.
they showed a lot of like. It was almost like what's that game that came out recently? That's like all co-op.
It reminded me of Ghost Recon a little,
Yeah, Ghost Recon. Yeah.
but without the recon and the ghost.
Motherfuckers just throwing beer bombs and shit. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm all for it. And it's updated
It's,
too. It's not that
uh,
primal shit.
it's it's like I said. The thing that hyped me up the most was seeing that bear running through the forest. So I'm like, oh shit,
Oh
that's
shit,
that
you
Far
see
Cry
that
4
dude?
stuff coming back.
You see that dude was about to get wrecked by motherfucking Smokey the Bear. He's about to wreck his shit.
That shit got me the most hyped. I was like, and I already know I'm gonna be using that to kill people.
Hey, big ass bear, for sure. I'm hype about it. I think that if they really put some polish into it, and the story is as gripping as the teasers are, Far Cry could really do some fucking damage. It just you know it needs to get away from some of that shit that they did in 4, and definitely not do that primal shit. But Terry, you liked Primal, right?
I did like Primal.
I couldn't fuck with it. It was like it was, I don't know.
The
Maybe just because
story
I was missing the
wasn't really
gun.
there, but gameplay wise, I really enjoyed the gameplay.
Hmm. I don't know. It was just I couldn't get it. It was just like I understood it, but the more I played, I was like, I can't get into it. I need a fucking M4 or something. I need a
You
sniper
couldn't,
rifle.
you couldn't handle running around with a bow.
I
You do
can't
that in
do it.
Horizon, you run around with a damn bow.
Yeah, but Horizon bow is fucking amazing. This is an old caveman bow. That shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 sticks and some fucking placenta or something. That's just fucked up. That's just
Well,
bullshit.
you just gotta get your gear better. That's all. You can get your stuff. It's really, really good when you keep going.
there's mods out for Primal. Motherfuckers got like the car from Back to the Future up in that bitch driving around. Like, oh shit.
That's effed up. That would be weird.
I drive the fuck out of that motherfucker in that game. I'll play it there. Shit, just run everybody over. Fuck it. But I think this could be good. I think it could be good. I really do hope they deliver. Because Far Cry Primal, like I said, didn't do. Even though Terry likes it, it probably is a good game. Maybe if I put more
It,
time into it, but
I,
it's not.
I thought it was a decent game. It's not as good as like Far Cry 4, but like when you
Far
play
Cry.
the other Far Cries and you go to Primal, you're like, eh. But
That's probably what it
Primal
was for
itself is
me.
pretty decent.
That's probably what it was for me. It was just like coming off of Far Cry 4 and then going Primal. I was like, damn, I feel like this is like a super prequel, like all the way back to man and shit. I'm like, I don't know.
The problem that most people had with Primal was it was literally the same exact map that Far Cry 4 was.
That's true. It just wasn't. There was there there were towers, the same old setup, the same old layout. Did they do map for map on that too? Didn't they post a map and
Yeah,
show?
yeah, it was the same exact map as Far Cry 4.
It was the
Damn.
same area, just in the past.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what the problem some people had with it, because they felt like they were just playing a different game, just in a different time period, or playing the same game in a different time period.
See, I feel like that could have worked, but it was just too far back. It was just not enough juice behind it to keep, at least keep me interested, in my opinion. Uh, but this one looks pretty good, even with the racist shit, because I know it's coming. I know it is. Hopefully, I get to do like motherfucking Mafia and stab somebody in the neck. You give me that motherfucking option, So hopefully that's part of it. Uh, so all right, let's go down the list and see who's getting it. Start with Achilles. Achilles, you getting it? Yay or nay?
Yeah.
All right, Terry, yay or nay?
Yeah.
Is Eddie still here? Eddie, yay or nay? He's not here. All right, Leon, yay or nay?
Not sure yet.
Still on the fence. All right, all right, all right. Mike, this motherfucker. Hold on, I'm about to give him this shit. First of all,
Probably not. My bad.
no,
Probably
no, no,
not.
no. Fuck you. You get it right now. Dude. You get it.
I had my mic on mute.
Mike, yay or nay?
No.
So you're not getting it. All right, Preston, yay or nay?
I'm buying the collector's edition.
Collector's edition. I'm definitely copping it.
Well,
sure.
I'm probably the biggest Far Cry fan here.
You can't
I
just
love me some
self-proclaim
Far Cry.
that. So you can't
I just did,
self-proclaim.
bruh. I just did, bruh. If your power didn't go out, me and Leon were having a good conversation about the series.
Oh shit!
Your
I know
power
that's my
tripping.
fucking power tripping. I'm like, oh my god! I just saw darkness. I'm like, ah! I'm like, I know I paid the bill. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to our next segment here, which is our part of our countdown to E3, and let's talk Microsoft E3. What I want to talk about is basically what should Microsoft do? Like, what are the steps that Microsoft should take to be successful at E3?
Bring the
Let's
games.
They ain't gonna have
all right,
any
games.
Um,
Okay, all right. Leon, let's. What are some things that you think Microsoft should bring to E3?
the thing is they can't what I want Microsoft to do, they physically they just can't do it this E3. They need more time. I
Mm-hmm.
think they need to bring like an onslaught of games. They need to come out on stage like how Sony came out last year and just talk about games, but they have way too much stuff to talk about that has nothing to do with games, which I feel like is going to take up a majority of their conferences. And then on top of that, we pretty much know what games they have, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So it's like I feel like people's expectations are super high, and I don't think it's gonna be like. I think Sony's gonna go like ahead and just blow them out the water again because they have way too many games to showcase.
Yeah, Sony is like they just so primed. What you think, Terry? What you think Microsoft should bring to E3? Are you Terry? Are you asleep? You
I'm
okay?
awake. I'm just trying to,
Coffee. They should bring coffee.
Hell yeah! Or
they
five
need
hour
to win a
energy.
lot. They really do, because people just haven't had faith in them lately because it's been so dry with games. So they need some new IPs, and they just need to bring it. Because the moment they come in there showing off freaking Halo and Forza Motorsport and a bunch of shit we already know we're gonna get anyway, it's just gonna be like, why even be here? We know we're getting that. Show us something new, please. So
What about you, Achilles? Is there something that you dream of that Microsoft would bring to E3?
Well,
Not called a Gears 4 Scorpio.
well, what I was hoping they would do. This is like back when they first talked about E3. I was hoping that when they do their Microsoft conference, which is like right before E3, that they talk about the Scorpio and they get all that out of the way, all the technical talk. That way, when it comes to E3, they could just drop first and third party games that we haven't heard or we haven't played before, just new IPs. That's what they really need to do, and then be like, "Hey, yo, remember how we were talking about Scalebound? Just kidding, we're bringing it out."
That would be fucking amazing. That would be amazing. I
That
would support the
That would
fuck
I
be
out of
don't.
that.
I think that would piss off a lot of people.
Why do you think
To
that
be
would piss
honest,
somebody off? Why?
why would you want a company lying to you about a game that most people probably pre-ordered and then they had
well.
to lose?
Well, if they say, "Hey, we fixed whatever was wrong with it, and we can bring it out."
But I
Right.
mean, they've already said that game's not in production.
I know, but they did renew the trademark.
I
They
mean,
did renew it.
Sony's renewed like five trademarks and the game is still not here. I'm still waiting for that
Shit.
agent from Rockstar. Man. Still waiting.
That's true. That shit ain't never coming out.
They renew it
Uh,
every year, bruh. Every year.
let's see, Microsoft. You know what? Honestly, I've been kind of happy with Microsoft just a little bit as far as the PC love goes. I think they should still continue that. I mean, I know it's a lot of triggered dudes out there about the PC love, but hey, Microsoft is Microsoft. It's not just on Xbox. Microsoft is an operating system that are on modern day PCs. And with E3, I think last year they really embraced PC because wasn't it like damn near every game they released was like a play announced was like a play anywhere game or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yes.
every game they publish from now on, if they own it, will be Play Anywhere. That's why I'm not surprised about the other thing we're gonna talk about later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was surprised about that when I heard about that. That's why I kind of want to talk about Microsoft because it's like, they're kind of making some moves, but then they're not really. It's like they take one step forward
They're
and then 70
see
steps
they're
back and shit.
they're making good moves business wise going into you know the PC stuff, but at the same time they're kind of hurting their console stuff. Because a lot of people are like, I don't have to buy a console now. I can just go build me a PC and have the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Well,
really,
I
because
mean,
Microsoft's still getting that money though.
Part of the problem, well,
yeah,
they're getting no. I mean, what I mean is, I know a lot of people who aren't buying Xboxes right now. Xboxes are not selling at all right now. As
That
the NPD's been showing, like they're struggling like a motherfucker right now. Scorpio is gonna be good for like a couple months. Then it'll go away.
yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
your hardcore gamers probably buy the system, or they're gonna be out there. Or after that, the sales are probably gonna like fizzle out.
See
Well, I mean,
what I want from Microsoft at E3 started off with the Scorpio, just announced the price, the release date. You don't have to talk about anything else, just the price and the release date.
hmm
yeah,
And
I agree.
show games like what Sony did last year. I mean, if you
that's
want to show
true.
off, oh, it's 4K 60 frames, put it in the bottom corner. 4K 60 frames. You don't have to
A-
talk about it. You don't have to talk about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. If they just show improve, I'm on the same vein with you on that. Talk about
Because
Scorpio for like 10 seconds and shit. Like, don't. You
because
already had a respect video. You already had
because
Digital
you
Foundry.
look at it
Fuck
this
it.
way. Digital Foundry, they don't have to talk during their videos, but they do. They show you the frame rate and stuff. They could literally just write in the bottom corner, game running at 4K 60 or whatever the game's running
Native.
at. Like whatever they want to put. If they lie, then that's gonna be a different issue. But
Well, that's true. You
but
get
Digital
like
Foundry is gonna go through all that shit and figure it out anyways.
Oh. Another.
But then for one, I want them to be showing Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell. Well, did they had like advertising rights for Splinter Cell series, though, right?
Yeah, they've even had an exclusive Splinter Cell last generation.
Which one was that one? Blacklist.
No, Blacklist was on them all. It was
I was gonna say. Which one is it? Conviction.
I don't know. It might have been Conviction. One of them was only on Xbox 360. I
I
can't
think it was.
remember which one
I
it
know there was
was.
one that was on. I played on 360. It was Conviction, but I can't remember if
I
it was. I don't
well, I
know.
don't want to give. Are we doing a predictions episode?
No, that's next week. Next week is our lock-ins. So we're gonna do the game show portion first, and then
All
our
right.
lock-ins. Yep.
So outside the Scorpio, what I also want them to do is I don't mind the whole PC thing. Just
Conviction.
don't make just don't make it so blatant. Just put at the beginning of the conference, be like, hey, everything we putting out goes to PC and Xbox. Like
All
every,
right.
because you know how every single trailer they put last year, they had at the very end of the trailer, Windows and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay,
Well, I guess
it's
they had to
just
drive it home last year. They had to make sure that everybody
Yeah.
knows that don't
yeah.
get triggered when we start announcing this shit on PC.
And
I
then like
Uh,
Terry was saying, I would like to see at least two new IPs. Most of the games they have coming out, like Sea of Thieves is a new IP, but a lot of people just don't care about it. They
uh,
need some single player games too, not just multiplayer games.
well, you heard Phil Spencer. Remember, he was talking about fucking single player games don't make it or don't last, and then
Yeah, I know.
everybody took him out of context because he was speaking something about something specific as far as like multiplayer games, and that's the vision that they're kind of going into. Uh,
Yeah, the
it's
problem. Phil Spencer also needs to be more clear. They need Microsoft. What Microsoft needs to do this E3 is create a identity for themselves. That's what they lack. They don't have an identity right now.
and they need to
You
be
look at
clear, like
you look
you
at
said.
Xbox and you think, okay, like there's no identity to it. You got Halo and Gears and Forza. That's been the same identity for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And people are tired of that. People don't care about the identity anymore. You have your hardcore. Obviously, the hardcore crowd isn't as big as they thought.
I think they just need to be clear about their message too, because I mean that's another problem that Microsoft has, even at E3 with Don Matrix's fucking stupid ass.
Because I mean,
You know,
they can't just pull a Nintendo and put out old games and be okay with it. You know, they got to
you're-
do what Sony's doing.
All
they
right,
gonna have
Danny.
to. Yes, sir.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction was
Conviction.
Yeah,
Xbox 360 PC only.
and that game was dope.
Yeah, because I had it for 360, then I bought it for PC. So I do
Well,
remember having it for PC too. So okay, so
They
yeah,
had
so it
marketing
was.
rights for Blacklist too.
oh, one more thing I want to add is they need to, with the Windows Play Anything, for every game that's not a first person shooter, they need to make the multiplayer servers compatible with the PC and the Xbox.
For sure, for sure. Have that shared goal because it's like you have Windows Store. I mean, it seems like those two should be able to communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it seems
What
like
they
that's a
should do
given.
is they should give the option if you want to play with console players, then you can play with console players or not,
Yeah, go
or
ahead and
console players can play with PC players.
they can get their
Should be an
booty clap.
option. It's like
Because
Street Fighter Five does that. I mean, I don't know why they can't.
they sold what Call of Duty on the Windows Store and like only 10 people bought it. So if you went online,
Nobody was
Yeah.
gonna fucking support that shit. So Steam outsold that shit like by a landslide. So it's just weird that
Well, the
they
Windows
cut back.
Store also needs to take off all its fucking restrictions.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The Windows Store is shit right now. Let's be honest.
they're gonna talk about that shit too at E3. That's one thing I
They
don't want
don't.
Microsoft to
They
do.
don't have to talk about that at Xboxes. They can go to the PC conference, which they are at. They are at the PC conference too,
But
and they
they're
can
gonna
talk
talk
about their
about it.
window. They can talk about their window platform there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I hope they
They don't
do.
have don't do it at Xbox because Xbox needs to be about the brand Xbox. We don't need to talk about Windows.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I'm feeling right now. It's just like Microsoft needs to just focus on the brand, have those games ready, and even have like Scorpio at the bottom. Like when you say you want the 4K 60, just on the other side you have like just Scorpio at the bottom, and just like Scorpio in-game footage,
Oh,
4K at 60, and let it speak
another
for itself.
another thing is this conference needs to be streamed in 4K. If you're
And
gonna if you're gonna play fucking games in 4K, you're not gonna see it on a 1080p screen on a stream of all things. Even on a
that's true.
4K stream, you're not gonna see it at the best. You're gonna want to see it. You want to see it at least on a 4K stream. It's gonna look decent if you have good
Well, hell then.
internet.
If you're
It's
going to
gonna be
do that,
streamed
then
through
shit.
Mixer too, probably.
Because
True.
what was
Oh
wrong with
yeah.
the play what was wrong with the PlayStation event last year? They
Did
streamed
they?
it in 1080p. You couldn't see any of that stuff.
You talking about
HDR,
with a
any of that.
scary ass Sierne when he came up on stage and shit was showing off that shit about Pro?
Yeah, the only people who could see it were people at the event.
Yeah,
Well,
because it was.
that's the
Go ahead.
case then, Preston. What they got to do is
Because when
with the
they show
Xbox
off Horizon, like you couldn't tell the difference, but when you play it, you're like, damn, it's a noticeable difference between the regular PS4 and the Pro.
Yeah, that's what
That's
that's what they need
what
to do. Go ahead.
that's what the Scorpio needs to do. But they also can't compare videos because that just hurts the Xbox One owner.
well, as I was saying there, Preston, then that's what they got to do with the Xbox S. If you're going to stream E3, pop it on YouTube where you supposedly stream 4K shit
You
on
can.
YouTube,
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I don't know. Like every time I try to stream a 4K video, I don't know if it's 4K or not
exactly.
on Xbox.
I've done it a bunch of times on the Xbox S. I don't know if it's streaming 4K or not. I've looked it on like my computer and shit. And it says it's streaming like 1080.
Well, they were streaming the Game Awards show last year in 4K, and me and Matt were looking at it like we looked at the details. You know, you can bring up the details on the bottom of the screen on YouTube,
Hmm.
and it was saying 1080, but if they were streaming in 4K. Why isn't it in 4K? And
Yeah,
me
right.
and him were confused.
I don't know. Motherfuckers is lying. You know what I'm saying? That's all it comes down to. I just hope that they don't fucking spend too much time on the business. Because Microsoft will do that. They will start talking about business models and multiplayers and experiences.
And
That's their favorite fucking word, experience. It's like I don't want to hear all that shit.
and
Show a little bit of Scorpio, just quick fucking 2 3 minutes, and then show a whole bunch of games that are coming out for the Xbox One S and Scorpio.
and
That's it.
we already know what this year's lineup is. They really need to drive home what next year's lineup's gonna look like. That's
Right.
what I mean by identity. We know what they have this year.
Right.
Outside this year, they have no games announced at all. Sony has this huge fucking library of games announced.
Right.
That's true. There's what is coming out is like Sea of Thieves and what else?
Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, Cuphead, Below. Cuphead and Below are like the two indies that they're really pushing. Then you got State of Decay.
State of
State of
Decay 2.
Decay. State of Decay is the fucking shit, but is that enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they came out and only showed State of Decay, Cuphead, and fucking what was that other one below? If that's all they showed, do you think that was a successful E3?
No.
No, I don't even think they're gonna show much on Cuphead and Below.
And like I said, and I've said it before, I think they shot themselves in the foot with this PC Play Anywhere because they've already confirmed that Crackdown 3 and State of Decay 2 is going to be you can play on PC.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. That's
and
yeah,
what
yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's what I was saying about like a lot of people say I don't really need to get an Xbox. With the way they're going, you just need a nice PC, and then you get all your PC games too.
like take Danny for instance, he's got a nice PC, so is Terry over there. She can just go
And,
buy her PC and say, "Bam!" Like there
and
it
if
is.
people
Yeah,
are
my
if
PC
people
ain't
I
that bad.
Achilles too.
and
Achilles too.
it's
I'll say
see
I
the
don't know
thing is
about
it
sorry.
is very pro consumer what they're doing, but at the same time it's like why do I need to own an Xbox? I'll say the same thing if PlayStation did it. If I could play all my PlayStation games on PC, I wouldn't own a console. I wouldn't need a
Absolutely.
console besides fucking
Absolutely.
Nintendo. But I don't even see the point. I don't even see the point of owning them. But that's a whole nother topic.
Right. I'm getting triggered right now.
I might take that. I might take that final round today.
Oh shit. All right, all right, all right. But like I said, Microsoft, they just need to just bring it. Show those motherfucking games, because I'm telling you, if Microsoft has nothing to show and they talk about nothing but the fucking business that whole time, it's over. People are gonna say, "All right, I'm turning my Xbox in. I'm gonna get me a PC." Because why? You know what I'm saying? Why even
Exactly.
support it when you can just go fuck it? I'll just get me a PC, and then if they do finally release a game, I can play the best. I don't want to sound like a fucking PC elitist, but the most optimal version of the game and shit. I can get the best frames out of it, the best fucking look. Draw distances and shit. Um, you know,
And
they just go ahead.
I do think people need to lower their expectations on this
Hmm.
Scorpio before E3.
It has beast specs though. That's the only thing that I
Well,
think people are still being
all
hyped
the
about it, because
what
Scorpio
with all
specs
the
are
stuff
nice though.
surrounding it, what all the stuff surrounding it right now, like they think Destiny can automatically run at 60 frames 4K. I'm
It's
like,
not. They already
we
announced
we
it's not.
don't we don't even know what it can do. We haven't seen a game on it.
The developers
Well,
already said they said that it's not. It's going to be 4K at 30.
Well,
Right.
they haven't said anything about the Scorpio
They
version. I don't even
did.
know why they said that PlayStation Pro couldn't do it at 4K. They didn't say they have not mentioned Scorpio in any of their talks.
They said they were
You
going
go,
for console parity. They said that
Right.
they were
but
going for console
but they
parity.
didn't. But what I'm saying is they didn't say the Scorpio couldn't do it.
Right.
I think both consoles can do 60 frames at 1080p.
I think so too. I think they can
But
too.
we'll talk
Digital
about that later too. That's another topic we have.
Digital
Well,
Foundry already said if you wanted to play 4K with 60 frames per second, go get yourself the PC version. They said end of story.
but they said
I'm
that you
hope
could, that they could,
I'm
that it wasn't
hoping
holding it back. Oh,
I'm hoping that outsourced does a good job. You know they're outsourcing it, so
oh yeah.
usually that doesn't turn out good.
Yeah. But
I hope they do shit. I just hope they do well. I hate seeing, even though I'm not like an Xbox guy, I used to be, but I still don't want them to like come off real fucked up. I don't want it to be that whole one-sided thing. I love competition. And I hope they do bring it just so E3 can be fucking better. It just seemed like if they really brought that, if they brought the pain, it would be great for E3, because then everybody's like, oh shit, Microsoft, brought that motherfucking pain, so let's check out Sony, let's check out Nintendo's shitty direct. Let's see what they are all offering, and the interest builds. So I
Well,
hope they do real well.
and I'm hoping since the Scorpio is going to be VR compatible, they don't focus too much on VR.
Please, God, no. You can't show that shit on stage. VR is the worst fucking stage presentation shit
I'm
ever,
like, if you're
because
gonna have a VR game, just show a VR game. Just don't like they're gonna have to talk about the hardware because I don't even know what the VR hardware is supposed to be.
didn't they? Don't they got a
That's
deal
what
with?
I'm hoping they don't spend too much time on.
Don't they have a deal with like third party devs, like a Vive or something? What's that other?
Acer, they had something with
Didn't they
Acer.
buy Oculus?
No,
No,
they don't own
Oculus is
Oculus. Facebook
Oh,
don't
it's
buy
Facebook.
Facebook.
yeah, Facebook owns Oculus.
Facebook might buy Microsoft one of these days.
Shit.
Nah.
No, that'd be shittier than the motherfucker Zuckerberg. I can
If
tell.
No.
if Apple's thinking about buying who they're Disney, I think they could do it.
Nowhere close to Bill Gates' money. No.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That shit is not going down. That shit's not going down.
If anything, maybe Bill Gates buy up everything else.
That's why I said that shit's not
Well,
going down.
I don't even think Bill Gates is at Microsoft anymore.
he's still there.
I thought he stepped
He's
away.
still
No.
there. He
He's
just
still
Still
making
not.
there.
money. Yeah.
It's still his baby. I mean, come on. He's not gonna be like, well, here, I'm gonna give it up. No, fuck that. He's still his baby. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
rolling in the bank. He's rolling in the bank, dude.
Right.
Either way, if Microsoft, Xbox is not doing great, he's still rolling into that cash.
Well, Microsoft's doing fine. Like
Yeah.
they don't rely on Xbox. Xbox is a they've talked about selling off Xbox so many times, and that's what they need to create their identity now. Because if they don't,
Maybe
they're gonna become a PC platform. That's what they're gonna
that's
be.
Like I
or
said,
third
I
party.
support it. Fuck it, I support it. Shit, do it. Yeah.
like you
Shit.
said there, Preston. If they don't, I mean, if they don't do what they're going to do this year at E3, maybe that's what they need to do. Just step down and say, look, there's no reason to own a console.
Well, even
But
when
they,
someone like Ryan McCaffrey is out there saying something like that, then you know this is their last chance to really bring the heat. The Scorpio is their chance.
they're gonna have to,
Like,
and even if they got third party games that they're showing, they're gonna have to make sure they put that 4K at 60 or whatever beastly shit that the Scorpio was doing. You know what I'm saying? They need to definitely label that. As all the if they got some hidden gems or some IPs that they're talking about, and they blow us away with some amazing shit. I can see Microsoft doing real well at E3. They gonna have to. They can't just talk about the business. Fuck the business side. Fuck the experiences. Fuck the weird ass, white dudes with the suits and shit. Just move the motherfuckers along and show these trailers, just like Sony does.
Yeah,
So
last year is the Sony showed how a conference should be done last year.
Absolutely, they had that
you
one
feel
dude
like
come up. He was like, "Hi," and then all trailers.
But the only person they brought out was fucking Kojima,
Yeah.
and people were hyped about that every single year he comes out.
do you feel like them having like time before like the E3 starts is gonna help them?
It's gonna help them and hurt them. The thing that's gonna help them is they're gonna be in the news head. They're gonna be in the headline for a whole day
Yep.
before Sony. But then Sony, whatever they do, Sony can counteract. That's the
Right.
problem that they've been. Sony's been counteracting every single conference they've done.
mhm.
That's true. Sony probably waiting. They're like, as soon as they don't show shit, we not even gonna have a suit come out. We just gonna open the show with a trailer. You already know that's what they fucking planning. They're
I
like,
feel like Sony looks like how Preston's Avatar.
yeah.
They're gonna be watching the conference just like that,
Motherfucker chopping at the bits, like hell yeah! Like I can't wait till we go live, bro. You already know. Hey, Microsoft ain't show shit. Let's just do two trailers. We'll still kill them. So but I'm still hyped for E3 though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, I'm still
I'm
hyped for
feel.
E3.
I know
can't
you
wait.
guys are feeling that E3 vibe. Everybody gets hype around this time.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
hyped for the Xbox One because I'm hoping they surprise me.
yeah, I
Right.
want I want to be surprised. I want them to come out and be like, "Fuck you. Here's
I do
six
feel like they're gonna
games
have
that
a
you."
moment. They're gonna have a moment. And you're definitely gonna have a moment where everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" They're gonna do
They're gonna
something.
be they're gonna be like Xbox backwards compatibility. Yeah.
Well, see, when,
Oh, they come out with a handheld, then everybody's like, "What the
Oh
fuck?"
shit! Yeah, everybody gonna be.
That will definitely be the talk of E3 if they do
Hell
some
yeah!
wild shit like that.
Oh my god, that would be so weird. Like,
that would be
Well,
okay.
you saw that thing. You saw that thing that the Sony markup thing that they created a long time ago, right, Leland?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
I
That
saw it
thing
too.
that thing looked dope. So I mean, if Sony brings out something too, that's like
And the
exactly
Vita,
like the Switch,
Sony,
and the
yeah, I saw
Vita.
Sony stealing asses. I saw 'em.
they didn't sell
Man,
anything.
I really think Sony's gonna come out with another handheld. I know that the Vita did so bad, but I don't know. I feel like they're gonna make another handheld. I don't know why.
The Vita, the PSP did great. It sold like 80 million. The Vita, the Vita, even though it's still selling. I mean, it's still out there.
yeah, it's still out there. You can still buy one.
I just
Unlike the
don't know who
Wii
would develop
U,
for it. Like, I don't know if Sony wants to put money into developing for it.
they're
Yeah,
not.
yeah, I
Well,
don't
they're
think
not.
so. Yeah.
Well, if they don't really need to, that if they do what the Switch is doing,
That is true.
Oh well, yeah, that's true too. But I can't see Sony doing that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple years from now. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I think they're really trying to push that
but they
console
did make
agenda.
they did create a patent 2 years ago for it. So I mean, if it was 2 years ago, they probably been working on something. If there is something,
That would be crazy. It better be like fucking dope too, like 4K 60 on a handheld. If it ain't doing that shit,
well,
it
the markup thing was showing Horizon running on it. So,
oh fuck. Okay, yeah, yeah. Now that's dope.
Oh, fuck.
but I
Yeah, now
mean,
that's dope.
I
Shit.
think the problem's still gonna be price point. So
Yeah, it'd be like $4,200. Like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not supporting that.
That's why I honestly feel like we're never gonna get console gaming on the go unless someone creates like a super powerful tiny little chip.
It's
Motherfucker, Switch,
coming.
Switch
It could be
kind of
done.
doing it. Switch is kind
Eh,
of
that's
doing it.
that's not no console gaming on the go. That's all a bunch of handheld games that
Yeah,
So,
everybody can
right.
play on
so
handheld.
Mario
Legend of
Kart
Zelda, so
8 on
Legend
the
of Zelda
go.
Breath of the, hold on, that's what I'm saying. Legend of Zelda,
Mario Kart 8 is a last gen game that they're
I
running on
don't
the
care,
But it's
man.
a
system.
console game.
dude. Okay, so you telling me let Breath of the Wild is a handheld game? That's what you're telling me?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, how you gonna
Shut
say
the
Mario
hell
Kart
up,
is a
Preston. You
handheld
a
game?
So
troll.
you're telling me a Wii U, which is now you're telling me a Wii U that's not much more powerful than a last gen system can run these games, but the Switch
It's a
is running them on
console
a
though.
handheld.
But it's not
It's a
handheld,
console though.
Preston.
But to
Right,
me,
it's a console.
And
they're
it's
not
60
like
frames.
Thank you.
they're not offering you console experiences that every other console is offering you.
What
But
you
that
mean?
doesn't
Legend
mean
of
Nintendo,
that's
Zelda
not a
is a
console
console
though.
but you're
experience,
telling
right?
you can get a Mario Kart game on the DS.
But it doesn't
They
have
get
what the game
But,
they
is.
got
but you can't
they
get
got
Breath of the
Zelda
Wild on the
games.
DS.
They have Zelda games on the DS. I'm
But
like,
they don't
what's
have
the
Breath of the
difference?
Wild on DS though.
But
You can't
Preston,
fucking do a
But
game like that.
the game's not that impressive.
I, it
But
may not
that's
be
a
But
different
impressive.
argument.
I
But I mean, like
know.
you're talking,
Hold on, stop.
like
Preston,
but
it may
you
not be
they're not
impressive.
off. Please tell me outside Nintendo games what console stuff they're offering
But
that
it's
you
but what
can't
is a
that aren't
Nintendo game?
already handheld games.
What
but
is a
you know
Nintendo game? It's on a console. It's a console game. Even if it's just Nintendo, you can't say that it's not a console
So
level when when
you can't
Nintendo
tell
just
me
got
the Vita wasn't doing it a long time ago because they had
Those
the
aren't
same type
console
of shit.
games. Those
They
the
are.
had
Vita
Mortal
wasn't doing
Kombat.
it.
They had Mortal Kombat running
Have
on the
you played
Vita.
Mortal Kombat on the Vita? I have it. It does not play like the
It
console
does not.
version
It's
at
not the
all.
It's
same console.
it's still a
At
Thank
console
you.
all.
version though.
At all. No,
Whoa.
it's not. Nowhere near close to it. Have you played? I have
Nowhere
the
near
game.
Yeah,
close.
if it was playing
The,
PS2
the
games, which were
textures,
last
the
gen
character
games.
models look nothing like the original game was
So
for the Vita.
Exactly.
If the Vita was playing PS2 and
Mario
Xbox
Kart
games,
8
would you
is
call it
better than the
console
Wii U
experiences?
version.
Tell him, Leon.
Barely.
Mario Kart 8. If you pull it out of that fucking dock, it's the same Mario Kart 8 as you were playing on the TV. The
It's the
difference
same one
between
that you
that
were
I'm
playing on the
sorry.
is.
Wii. It's the same one you were playing on the Wii U. It's
Okay, let me ask you
720p.
this question, Preston. What is the Wii U? Is Wii U a console?
Yes.
The Wii U is an outdated console.
Okay, but
So
is it
I'm
a
saying,
console?
so
Is
are
it a
you telling me
console though?
so let me ask you, let me ask, if
But
the Vita
Mario
was
Kart
playing
8.
Xbox games,
Here we fucking
so you're
go.
sidestepping. Let me ask you,
I'm not
if the
sidestepping.
Vita was playing PS2 games, if the Vita was playing PS2 games, the generation before it, would it still be counted as a console game to you?
Yes, because
Console
it came
game.
out on a
So then it does
console.
console gaming for you because it plays PS2 games and PS1 games.
Tell me
Well,
one
that's,
game that the Vita remade. All right, no, Borderlands. That was a game. That was the
yes.
only game I'll give Vita. That was a console game on the go.
Yeah,
PlayStation All Stars.
that shit was
Yeah, I'll
trash.
give it that. I'll give it that too. I'll give it that.
The Uncharted game could be
No,
considered a
No,
console game. The
no, Uncharted
no,
Killzone
game
that's a
was
game
not
can
console
on
be
game.
that fucking
considered a
level.
console game.
No,
No.
no, the Uncharted game fucking was trash. No, no.
But you know
And
there's
that
gaming
Borderlands game
laptops
might
though,
crash
right?
It's
too.
running
Right,
on
thank you.
the Vita.
You know there's like a
So,
Tell
gaming laptop with a
me,
1070 in it, with
right.
the actual 1070
they
and an
have
i7
ten.
chip.
They have 1080s in laptops.
And so
What does that mean though? Does that mean that
you
But I'm
know,
game
just
that he's
saying,
playing is
like I
so
don't
so you
consider
saying if
nothing. The
Achilles
Switch is
wait, hold on. So you saying if Achilles is playing the Surge on his laptop, it's a mobile game.
the laptop is technically a PC. That's
but
what
it's
it is.
mobile.
But it's
It's just
mobile. So you saying the Surge? If he's
And
playing the Surge, that
those PCs those laptops are huge. Have you seen those laptops?
they go in my
I have.
backpack. I take it out. I can go onto the bus and I can play Overwatch. I can play the Surge. I can
And
play.
those are 5 times bigger than the Switch.
But
but is it
still,
a
it's
mobile
fun.
game though? Still mobile? Is that considered a mobile
It's
game?
But
fun.
again, you haven't answered my question.
That's
Outside
what
of
I'm trying to
Nintendo
say.
games, what console games do they have? Because you consider anything that everything Nintendo does is super easy
Skyrim.
to do. Skyrim, yes, a game that came out last generation.
It's still
But
a
Okay,
it was a
console game.
but
See, you changing the
exactly.
argument. You
Hey,
adding
that's what he's doing. He's trying
stipulations.
to manipulate the
NBA,
You
argument.
adding
Exactly.
but
NBA
stipulations.
that's what
2K18.
Yep,
Right.
that's the other one.
we haven't even seen these games on the console yet to even know
More
what it's like.
stipulations. You
Here
asked
we
for
go,
games. You just listed
Stips.
three
Oh,
games.
But I'm just saying
NBA,
it, y'all
the new
proved my point
NBA
with the
game,
Vita. The Vita offered this already.
No, they
So
didn't.
Yes,
Playground.
they
What
did.
console game that
Yeah,
ran?
NBA
What
Playgrounds.
You
console
literally
game
just
from the
named off
PlayStation
board. You
3? Hold
literally
on.
just named off Borderlands and
What?
PlayStation All
Okay,
Stars.
that was one game though, and that game ran
PlayStation All
that,
Stars is a
that game that
PlayStation
game
game.
that game ran 10 times differently than the console version.
Hey, I'm telling
What
you,
game from the
no, I'm not
PS3?
impressed.
And this,
What game from the
and this,
PS3
the
went on
Switch,
the Vita and ran
and the
better?
Switch version doesn't run better than console versions. So it
Mario
runs
Kart 8
like a
runs.
Right.
Mario
handheld.
Kart 8 looks better on the Switch.
Yes, because it's
Thank you.
basically a
Right.
Wii
What
U.
Vita game did that on the
Right. What video game
Vita?
upscaled the graphics?
With the video games getting PS3 games, PS3 is more powerful than the Vita. The Wii U and the Switch are two different things.
But you said the Vita was given the same thing, and I'm saying it wasn't.
Exactly.
It was giving console like gaming. So if it's not the same resolution, it's not. Because when you go in handheld mode, you're not getting the same
But
thing
but
you're getting on the thing. You're getting
but your original
720p, which is
argument,
what.
The
but your
graphical
original
quality of
argument
Vita
was that the
games aren't
Switch
even
isn't
anywhere close to the
right,
Switch.
right. But your original argument,
It's because
Preston,
the
was that the
Vita's
Switch
old.
has no console games; they're all mobile games, and that's not true because Breath of the Wild, you cannot. I can't play that on my phone. I can't do
You're
that.
playing it on your PC right now.
Yeah, but my PC is,
he
you
can't
know,
take his
which
PC with him.
he can play on a laptop and
right. I can
controller.
play on my laptop. Is that considered mobile? Does that change the dynamic? Even though I'm playing the
So
Wii, I'm playing a console
the
version.
only thing that makes this a console thing on the go is basically Nintendo stuff or games that came
Here
out a
we
generation ago. Like that's one of my whole point of this. The Switch is nothing but old fucking games.
Okay, so then do you think?
Mario Kart came out 3 years ago. The fucking Zelda was supposed to be a
Arms
Wii
is
U
new.
game.
Arms is
Right.
an
Yeah,
old
and
Playground
game.
was new.
Arms is not
Splatoon
impressive at
2 is an
all.
old game. Well,
So
that's
you
an
know they're
opinion.
not.
That's an
Hold
opinion.
on,
Splatoon 2 runs at the same resolution as the Wii U version.
hold on.
So does that make it not a
Preston,
console
Preston,
version?
but you're not stating any facts. You're just stating opinions. Like some people are hyped for ARMS. Some people really enjoy Splatoon 1 and are going to get Splatoon 2. A lot of people are hyped for Mario, and a lot of people enjoyed Zelda, even though it was supposed to be on the Wii U.
And like I said,
Right.
I don't consider these console-like experiences.
To
But
you,
that's
that's your
you.
opinion.
You
Because like
could,
I said,
it's like playing last gen games. It's what it
hold on.
is.
To you, that's
So with that philosophy, then the Xbox One is a 360.
Technically, it's playing those, but it's also playing games that are pushing the hardware
But
and
hold on.
pushing the industry forward. There's nothing
Same
on the
thing.
Switch
Same
pushing
thing
the
So you
for.
industry
telling me
What you
forward.
it's
mean,
okay for
Breath?
Sony though to release mad remasters and it's messed up that
And they're also
doesn't the
releasing
same
the game
thing?
like Horizon
Did you like Last of Us
and Neo.
remastered on the PS4?
I
I
got it for
love
free
that.
with the console. I didn't even buy it.
But I'm saying, did you enjoy it? Is my question.
Thank you.
It's the same game that it was on PS3. It was no different.
But did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed the game on the PS3.
All right.
But
You're
I'm
not
just
answering the
saying
question.
He's
Exactly.
sidestepping. He's
He
the
sidestepped.
Switch isn't the Switch isn't offering me anything I can't get anywhere else besides ARMS
And
and
that's
Splatoon
fair.
2 now.
But
No,
my
no, no.
question is,
But I'm just saying I want
No,
console
Preston.
if you I want
Preston.
console like experiences like Destiny, Call of Duty, games that are actually impressive. There's
but
nothing
you have a
impressive about
You
PlayStation
these
you
for
weren't
games.
you
that.
weren't
You have
impressed
a
with.
PlayStation for that.
But if I don't own a PlayStation and the Switch is my only console, which some
But
people are
that's
only
not
gonna
true.
buy, but some people
So
are.
To
My
play
thing is,
Call of
some
Duty.
people are gonna buy a Switch and only a Switch. The casual people, they're
But
gonna
they
want to
want to
play
play
these
they want to
games,
play
and they're not
Nintendo
gonna be able
games.
to.
That's why they bought a Switch. They didn't buy a Switch to play Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
but they're also gonna look at the store and be like, "Oh, there's a Call of Duty game that's came out, or Destiny 2." I'm like, I wish I could play that. Is it
so
not?
That's an
It's not fair
assumption.
that they're not getting to
You don't
play
know
those
that's
console
true.
experiences.
so
Guys,
while
Most
you're walking
Nintendo
down the
gamers do not
street,
think that way.
while you're
Guys,
walking
don't.
down the street, you're gonna be playing Call of
That's why I'm
Duty.
saying
Right.
people putting it. You can play Call of Duty campaign on the go.
So are
So
you
you
mad about Nintendo fans? Or are you mad with Nintendo?
Because I mean, Wii U even has fucking those games.
He
you
Call
is
of
not
Duty
gonna
can't
answer
campaign.
play
that.
fully immersive. You can't
It
play
sounds like
fully
you're more upset
immersive
about how people
games while
perceive
walking.
Nintendo.
You'll die.
So you
like
getting fully immersed in other games while you're
You,
Hold on,
walking?
hold on.
A game is a game.
Preston, I have one question for you. Answer me this. Even though I know you're not playing your Switch as much as you since you bought it, but your wife
I
can.
don't.
Hold
My
on,
wife,
hold on. But your,
my wife plays Just Dance. My
but
God.
no, no, she doesn't. You told me she was taking. You told me she was taking it on the go with Mario Kart for a
right.
Yeah,
while.
Mario
And
Kart,
Mario
and that's
Kart is a
it.
real game. Mario Kart is a real game. I don't care if it's Nintendo branded. That doesn't
You have
mean
my
that it's not
words.
a real
Yeah,
ass
but
game,
Mario
though.
Kart is a game I played 3 years ago. I'm talking about. I want new. I want new games that are pushing the hardware.
But
There isn't
That still
nothing
don't, has no
new.
burden on the argument that they're not mobile games.
Pushing
That
what
was
Certain
the original.
hardware?
apps
That
just
was the
haven't
original.
released though this
Hold on.
generation on Sony and Microsoft systems.
What do you
Shit,
mean?
niggas was
What do you
going
mean
hard
by
for
pushing
Bulletstorm.
hardware?
Like, goddamn.
Right.
What do you mean by
I
pushing
I don't,
hardware?
and I
Because
haven't hyped up any of these old games.
nothing dropped on the PlayStation is pushing a 1080's hardware. So what do you mean by pushing hardware? Because it's pushing Nintendo's hardware. It's
I
pushing
don't know.
It's pushing it out
Integra
the motherfucking dough.
Xbox has games that push PC hardware a lot.
the 1080.
Like Gears of War pushes PCs.
It
No,
does not push.
hell, it does not
It
push
does
PC.
not.
it
What?
does
So
not.
you're telling me
No.
the recommended specs to play what the Xbox is playing are not high specs for a PC.
Dude,
No,
no,
no.
no, that's not maxing out shit. Them recommended specs is not maxing shit.
It's
Sorry.
not touching the 1080 Ti. It's barely touching the four. I
And
have a
you're still
480.
spending a lot more money on the PC then.
So what?
No, not no, no. I have a 480. Look, my computer bill is probably about five. It cost me 500, and
Yeah, the
I can
graphics card
run.
alone is almost the price of an Xbox One S.
So
The 480 was 200 when it
But what
launched,
you're
and the
saying is
Xbox is
what
250.
you're saying is you want something that pushes the hardware is what you're saying. But the Xbox and the PlayStation games don't really push the hardware. They can't even do 1080 60. Like
right,
they're not pushing hardware.
right.
There's
They're
there
pushing
are
Thank
games
you.
on there that
definition.
does that.
But
So you're
what
telling me
you-
Forza every year doesn't do that?
I'm saying your argument is that you want games that push you push the hardware. It's
Because
pushing
he
the
said they
Integra
consider
chip.
mobile. He said if they don't
You
push
know,
the
But
hardware, they consider
I have a
mobile games.
different. I consider console gaming something different than what y'all consider it, I guess. I don't consider playing just like Nintendo games
you have
console
your
gaming because Nintendo does their own shit.
well, I mean,
That's
if you
that's
say
the
Most of their
whole reason
stuff is
why people bought
3DS.
Nintendo,
Most
You're
though.
most of
trying
their
to change
stuff
the
is handheld
definition of
games.
console gaming.
from your definition, then the Xbox One, then Destiny is not pushing. It's not a console game. From your experience, from your words, from your definition, it's not a console game.
It's not a console game. It's a mobile game on a console.
Especially Destiny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. You're saying that Breath of the Wild does not meet console requirements. Like it's not a console level game because you can take it on the go, right?
I'm just saying it's not impressive like a console game
But
at
just because it
all.
isn't impressive, what you mean? It is
That's
impressive. What the hell you
I don't
talking
think that
about?
game's impressive.
Breath
There's
of the
nothing
Wild
that
is
game.
impressive.
The only thing that's impressive that game is you can climb everything.
opinion.
How
It's
much
like
time
an
have you put into
asshole
Zelda?
because everybody has
Listen,
one.
how much time
Yay!
have you put into Zelda?
I put about 20 to 30 hours.
You put 20 to 30 hours in
And he still
Zelda.
wasn't impressed.
There's nothing in it that I haven't seen before, just like Horizon. I'm like, it's nothing impressive.
Which one you think is better, Horizon or Legend of Zelda?
Whoa.
You said
Hold on.
Horizon was the same as Zelda?
I didn't say it was the same. I said it
Which one you
didn't do
think is better,
anything new
Preston?
like Zelda.
Which one you think is better, Legend of Zelda or Horizon?
Subjective. I like Horizon, but I like also like what the gameplay in Horizon was a lot more.
Hmm.
I didn't like the whole breaking shit constantly. That's annoying. You can't
Okay,
repair
yeah,
anything you
that
break.
pissed me off. Yeah, for sure, I can agree with that. But
To me, the open world in Horizon is a lot more lively. Like open world in Zelda is big, but it's not completely populated like what Horizon is.
does that make it a mobile game though?
I'm not saying that's what makes. You asked me
That's what
what
you said.
I liked about. You asked me my
You
opinion
said
on the two
there
games,
is
and I gave
no
you my
console
opinion.
games on the Switch, and we gave you 80. I don't understand where the original
There's,
argument was that
I'm,
that Switch is
what I'm
not
asking is,
console.
I want console games that I can't play on old ass hardware. I can play Zelda on a fucking Wii
You
U
can't
right
play.
now.
You can't play Arms.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I can play Arms on a Wii U if they put it on the fucking Wii U. There ain't
If
nothing.
they, I mean, you can
Have
say
you
that
seen
with any
Arms?
game.
Any
You can
game
say
though.
if they downscale Horizon, I bet you can play it
And
on
that's what I'm
Wii U.
saying. I want to see games like Destiny on the handheld. If they
You
can
should just get a
downscale it to
PC.
they can downscale it to a Switch.
I think you need to just get a PC, man.
I am building. I am building. I am gonna build a PC.
Get you a
Yeah,
gaming laptop. You can play it mobily.
yeah. You can play it mobile. You can even play Legend of Zelda. Wink, wink. You know.
I've already played Zelda.
No, I'm talking about really play it.
Yeah,
I,
don't they have like HD
Yeah,
mods and shit for that
yeah,
though?
yeah. I don't want to talk about too much because I'm scared that Reggie may come to my motherfucking door. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm enjoying it at 4K at 40 frames. Yeah, that's how. Oh shit! Did I hear a knock? Oh
Oh man,
fuck!
that's dope, man.
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to get a Achilles. I'm gonna hook him up with the little kit that I have together. And
Hypothetically.
hypothetically, we will exchange information if that happens. You know. All right, I think we spent too long
nah.
on the argument.
That was a
Really, I
that was
just want the
fun.
Switch to give me something that the other consoles can give me.
I just gotta say that was a good debate between Leon and Preston.
I was in it too, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Because
he
I'm
All right,
excluded you
I'm
out and
I'm
Achilles. What about
I'm
Achilles?
right.
just
That was
I'm
Achilles is in
just
it
good.
too.
see my problem with
Damn.
Nintendo. Let me put this way. My problem with Nintendo right now is they're putting out all these year to 2 year to 5 year old games. I'm tired of that. I want new games. I'm even hyping. I'm getting hyped for Arms now because it's the only fucking new game coming.
But that doesn't make it a mobile game, though.
I didn't say that would made it mobile. I'm just saying like I
No, but
want
that was your
I
original
want
Whoa,
new.
argument.
They need
That
whoa,
to
was your
get
whoa.
original
uh,
argument.
Arms. I'm pretty sure I could play Arms on my phone if I could hook up a controller to it.
Well, hold on.
Hold
You
on,
just said
what?
you just said
Arms is not doing anything impressive
But you
besides
can't.
a
But you
couple
can't do it with
particle
Legend of
effects.
Zelda: Breath of the Wild, though. Try to run that shit on your phone. You'll get
I'm
yo
pretty
point
sure.
zero frames a second.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an emulator pretty soon.
So
yo
can I ask
Preston.
you a question,
You just
Preston? Is Grand Theft Auto 5 a handheld game to you? Or not a console game to you?
I wish they would port that to the fucking Switch because I know the Switch can run it because it's on a fucking PS3.
No, but I'm
It's
saying you said that Nintendo is the only one that can get away with doing that, but Grand Theft Auto 5 is still going.
Right.
yeah,
And
it's
it's on
on
all
every single
versions.
console.
Right.
Yeah. What about Minecraft?
oh one
Right.
I
Is
I don't really
one
Minecraft
care for
mobile?
Minecraft.
hold on. One thing,
Minecraft is mobile. It's on the Vita. It's been
I
on the
mean, but
Vita
is
for
it a?
Minecraft is
But
years.
I'm
on
saying,
phones, it's on
is that
everything.
right? Right.
Yeah,
But does that category?
Minecraft's also on iPads, I
phones.
believe.
It's on
It's on
everything.
iPads. It's on your phones. It's on your tablets. But it's also on the Switch now. But hold on now. You just
Uh,
said
I said I want new experiences with my Switch. Is that
That
wrong
still don't. That
to
still don't make
ask?
it. That still
that's
don't.
not
Just because you
wrong.
want new experiences, don't mean that the Switch don't have console
That's
games.
not wrong. That's not wrong. But
No,
you just
I said they have old console games, like games that
it's
I
not
can run
wrong.
on old hardware. There you go, the old console games on the
But
Wii
you got
U. I
arms.
can play now.
You got
Leon, you hear
arms
this?
coming. You got
But
arms
Arms
coming.
and Splatoon 2, like I said, those games could run on a fucking Wii U.
But look at all these games that came out on the other generation systems that came on the PS4. Motherfucking Saints Row,
Right.
fucking Tomb Raider Definitive Edition,
Oh
And I don't.
shit.
Metro
Let me
Redux.
let me ask you, Leon. Do I hype those games up
I'm
constantly?
not saying you hype them up, but I'm saying that they
People do
abuse
hype
that
them up,
shit. They abuse
Right.
that shit. Where look how many times Dark Souls has been re-released in
but
this time
Right.
but
frame.
also the
Right.
PS4, 80 90
Devil May
percent of.
Cry.
Let me ask you something, Leon. Is 90% of the PS4 library at the moment fucking year plus old games?
Well,
All right.
PS4 has been out longer, so it can't.
And another
But
thing.
even
Absolutely.
like even its first year, the games that were coming out to reports of a month or 2 month old games.
But
All right.
I,
Injustice came out as one of the
Hold on.
launch titles for the PS4.
All right. Another
I
thing.
don't
Real
Right.
I
quick.
don't know why
Real
that
quick.
was a launch title.
Real quick,
Wasn't
Preston.
I
didn't that
have
come
it.
out?
I bought it.
I don't even.
It was one of the games I got for the PS4. I got that.
Real
Right.
quick, Preston. I want to say this also. You said
Killzone.
you said you want to see Grand Theft Auto and we'll say Injustice and Prey like come to the Switch, possible. But guess what? You're not going to see.
I don't think Prey can even run on a
All right.
PS4. I don't think it can run on a
Yeah, I
Switch.
doubt
Well,
it.
hold on. But for you to say, for
the
you to
game,
say
the
that,
see, I like
hold on,
Prey. No,
stop.
listen to me. I
No,
like
you're
And
Prey.
it's running well on the
I
Xbox.
want to say something. You're not going to see any of that shit. You know why? Because Nintendo likes the friendly shit. It's all
Yeah.
they. It's all they do is.
Bayonetta 2 would like to say hi.
Thank you.
Bayonetta 2 is not
Oh,
childish at all.
but
Don't give me that excuse
Have you
that they're
played Devil's
childish.
Third, Mike? You have
Yeah,
to play Devil's Third.
Devil's Third is a game published by Nintendo, and that
well,
game is fucking
it was
dark.
all they could do to bring.
Chop people's heads off and shit.
It was all they could do to bring Resident Evil 4 and zombie game to Nintendo.
Isn't there a GTA on 3DS?
Yes.
No,
Chinatown Wars, yeah.
Yeah. Chinatown Wars. Yes.
See, that's rated. Like they could do it. Like I don't know why GTA could have been a launch title, but them and Rockstar have a bad relationship apparently.
Shit,
Seb,
Skyrim is a dark game.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
rated M too.
yeah. Skyrim is not for the faint, you know.
They're
So you know,
they're
All
squeezing
right,
the shit out
we
of
need to
that
get to the
game, and
next
I'm
topic.
tired of
yeah,
that game.
yeah.
We need to get to the next topic. We're sitting here
I
skipping
know
ahead
we
here.
because we
I
keep
know.
we
Let's
keep
move
building
on.
up. All right. Let's get to our potluck news segment. It's pretty short. Just a lot of the news that came out this week. I tried to cram it all into this segment here. So first things first, Castlevania. There's an R-rated animated series coming out on Netflix for Castlevania. I checked out the trailer, and
Oh,
honestly, it reminds me of you remember this shit called Eon Flux?
Oh
You
yes,
guys
yeah.
remember that? I don't know how
hmm
old you guys are. I know I'm the old
Nah, I remember
motherfucker,
that. That was
but
that was a
it was
very
good.
it's
interesting.
like a yeah. You remember how that animation was? It was like really
Yeah,
smooth. And it looks like that, so it has that gothic overtone. It looks
I
really
remember the bad
fucking
movie
dope.
they made out of it too.
Oh yeah, remember that movie? Fucking sucked balls. But
Hey, she was sexy though.
she looked good in the motherfucker. But that
Oh
movie
man,
sucked. But
Charlize
Like
Theron.
Charlize Theron,
yeah,
man. Woo.
yeah, she was
Yeah,
looking hot.
She's in that
But
movie. That new
that was
movie
the
coming
best
up.
thing about that movie.
You know, she's in a
yeah.
movie coming up called Atomic Blonde. Oof.
Yeah, Atomic
And
Blonde.
fucking gay.
Yeah. You know, so I
No,
support it. You
she's
know, but
hot, man.
it's that same type of graphics. It just looks so fucking good. I'm glad they went that way. It's R rated too,
It
so
looks
it's
good.
not. It's definitely yeah. It's definitely not for the
It's gonna
kids.
be dope, man. It's gonna be dope.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the trailer.
Ooh,
I'm,
go check
I'm,
it out, man.
I
it's
don't
like
want to
a,
see it. I just want to watch the TV.
it's
I
like
just want to watch it when it comes out.
it's like a 30 or 40 second trailer,
Yeah, they
but
don't really
it looks
show much. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked really good.
it looks
Uh,
fucking amazing.
Then on top of
I'm
that, and on
I'm
top of that,
happy it's animated.
Yes, me too.
they signed a deal to The Witcher. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
The Witcher. Yeah,
Is
The
that gonna be
Witcher's.
Netflix
live
is
or
great.
animated?
Well,
It's
they
gonna
haven't said yet.
be The Witcher's gonna be based on the books and not the games
No, but it's gonna be
exactly.
like live acting, or is it
I
gonna be
thought it
animated?
was live acting for The Witcher.
What I just heard also
They
recently,
haven't
Phil
said.
Shocker said it's going to be based on the games.
So is it live action or that's gonna real? Hopefully live action. I would definitely dig a live action Witcher for sure. You
Yeah,
don't
who
have
they
to
gonna get to
animate
play
that.
the main character?
Oh shit, I don't know. They have to
Oh, that'd
find
be awesome.
somebody.
See, and CD Projekt Red has nothing to do with the TV show.
Yeah. They said
I
this
don't
is
know.
going to be based on the games, though. That Shocker did say that.
Netflix got
It's
some
going to be.
good dudes behind there developing those
Mhm.
series. So I think that those producers are gonna make something great if they
I'm
take
tight
their
with
time.
Netflix right now.
You said,
Stranger Things is one of the best things you can watch right now.
Yeah,
hmm
they took my other show down, the Get Down. That was my
yeah, the
show.
Right?
Get Down. They canceled the Get Down. I
I
can't
don't know
believe that
why.
shit.
I was tight about because the director is working on a movie, and he actually had a contract to finish this movie before he even started the Get Down, and so he basically had to like fulfill,
I heard the first season kind of wrapped it up anyways.
No, they didn't.
No, there
No.
was a lot of loose
Yeah, it
ends.
was. It's a lot of loose ends.
Yeah, especially if you go into season 3.
I mean,
There's rumblings
you
that
could end it from the
HBO may
first
pick it up.
season
Yeah.
technically, but it's the type of show it is. It could continue. I felt like the show could have continued for another like
How many?
three
How many?
seasons,
Three
How
three
many episodes?
seasons. Yeah.
How many
3? I
episodes
think
was?
more.
probably more.
Uh,
Yeah,
how many episodes was season 2? I was pretty sure I heard it was like
It
really
wasn't
short.
a
it was
season
short.
two.
It just,
It
it,
was
it,
that
it
was
was.
part of season one.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
season
like
one had a mid finale break, and then they finished the season.
Oh,
Um, yeah. It wasn't like it was only one season, but they had a mid season break. You know what? I missed that too. I mean, Netflix. If they treat everything like they and treat Castlevania like they treat everything else, I think it's in good fucking hands. Especially Witcher. If they treat those because they usually don't try to stray away from the property, which is great because they don't try to like change it too much. They just basically kind of add their small little twist on things, but they don't ever try to like really change up this the original material,
right.
which is what I like, especially with the Castlevania. You should really check it out, Preston. It's not spoilerly like fucking Spider-Man like we're getting ready to talk about, but it definitely gives you like a kind of a glimpse on like
Yeah.
what to expect. So
Oh, that's
definitely Castlevania. You
so
know.
you're telling me it's not like every single Marvel movie trailer
No,
ever?
it's not. It's not. It's actually pretty fucking good. It's a short glimpse, but it'll get you hyped for sure.
any
Okay,
Death
next
Note
up.
fans.
Oh, your Death Note's coming out, right? Live
Yeah, they
action.
Right.
got a live action
Live
now. So
action.
Yeah,
I'm a big
live
Death
action.
Note fan. I'm kind of like I'm
American
hoping they
version.
don't mess this up.
That motherfucking Shikigami thing, though, that shit freaks me the fuck
The
out.
the
Yeah.
person they got playing the creepy dude, the black dude.
You mean
L.
L?
You know who I'm talking about?
L.
Yeah.
The
This
monster guy.
Shinigami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Shinigami.
this
detective.
The
They got
Shikigami thing.
William Dafoe. They got William Dafoe playing him.
Oh yeah, that's good. William Defoe
Yeah,
is
they got
scary
some good
looking
actors
himself.
in there. They definitely got some good actors. So.
Yeah, so this promising shit, promising shit. Netflix is kind of getting, they definitely getting their groove in a lot of shit. So I hope they continue, and I hope Castlevania is amazing. Okay, so next up we got Monster Hunter Double X
Mm,
headed to the
I
can't wait.
Switch.
Can't
see.
wait.
It's
I
not a
I don't know
don't.
what
console
Preston's
game.
gonna say though. I already
Now,
know.
here come Preston. Here we go.
It's a no. It's like I said. I just want new games. I'm tired of old games.
All right, but
Oh,
this game's not for you, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I love
Right.
fucking Monster Hunter, yo. I'm hyped, son. I'm hyped. I
I
can't
mean,
lie,
I'll
yo.
probably play it, but I'm just saying. Like, I just want newer games, not 2 year old games.
I feel you.
what's
Nah,
I
I
feel you. I
feel you.
feel
I
you.
definitely feel
what's
you.
Monster Hunter? I've never played that.
Monster Hunter is
Oh, you
like a
never played
more
it?
advanced
Monsters, like I'll
Pokemon,
slap
isn't it?
someone.
Yes,
It's
yes.
more
It's like a
advanced
more advanced
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's
Yeah.
like basically like
Like
you gotta fight
Pokemon's
Pokemon.
these
light.
monsters, and every monster you fight in the game, you get more armor, you get more weapons. So like,
Yep.
if you fight an electric
Is
monster,
that
you're
is it,
gonna
is
get
it
electric
turn-based
armor.
stuff?
No,
Yeah.
it's all hack and slash. It's kind of like demon. It fights
It's
just
like
like Demon Souls.
it's
Like you
like
have
Demon
like a
Souls mixed with
stamina
Devil May
bar.
Cry. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you can find one on PC or a PS3.
I know
Uh,
PC probably
uh,
could.
PlayStation had PlayStation had like the first 4 or 5, or they had the first few of the games.
So there
There's
you
a
go,
way you
Terry.
can get it
Retro
on your
Wednesday. There you go.
computer, but I don't want to say it on
I
this
got so many
broadcast
shit.
Right.
because I have them all on my computer, like all of my songs.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to, allegedly share some of that info with
It's
me.
like
I'm actually own
Pokemon.
them, you know.
It's like people who want a more advanced Pokemon type thing. Because Pokemon's
Absolutely.
very light.
Absolutely.
If you like RPGs like character building, you'll like the game.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, I think you'll like it, Terry, because it's definitely action. It's not like
I love RPGs. So if it's an RPG,
it's
I'm
absolutely.
I'll
So you
put it
get it
to you
for
this
Retro
way.
Wednesday for PlayStation 3.
It's huge
I
in Japan.
I bought this game for my 3DS when my daughter was like my daughter was still in my wife's like stomach, and I remember being in the hospital just addicted to Monster Hunter. Like I could not put the game down. Like it's one of those games where you just want to keep playing it because there's always something to do. Like each time you beat something, you think, okay, I want to see what else the game can throw at me, and they'll throw you like a monster that's 10 times bigger than the monster you just fought, and you're like, how the hell can they keep throwing more and more shit at you?
Right. It's
So
just like it
I
keeps
know Leon
coming.
over here was like, oh shit, they announced a new Monster Hunter game.
yeah,
We were in a party chat last night. I'm
but
like, bro, that's not a new
all
game.
of the but you know what's crazy though, all of the Monster Hunter games are sort of like that in a way. Like they'll release a new Monster Hunter game,
The
but
G rank and stuff
it's
like
just like a
that.
rematch. Like it's almost like Street Fighter. Like you know how they come up with like so many versions of
Ultra
Street
Street
Fighter.
Yeah.
Fighter.
It's
Yeah,
basically if you want the complete version, you have to buy another version of the game. I don't like that aspect of it, but that's Capcom for you.
Oh, you know that's Crapcom. They got a
If you
motherfucking.
want the complete game, you gotta buy it twice. Like that's the same shit with buying the ending to fucking Dead Rising.
well, with Monster
Which
Oh
Hunter, it's
I
already
don't even think
it's
that shit's
actually
out yet.
with Monster Hunter, they're not selling like they give you all the DLC free. Like a lot of people don't know, like Monster Hunter, like they gave out so much free DLC. Like you got, Mega Man skins. You could have your character looking like Samus. You could have your character like Link. They had
Right.
like all kinds of DLC, like ridiculous DLC, all free. And like when they do release a new game, it's usually because they're just introducing like more play styles, like more modes or like different like things you can do. Like there was one time where they redid Monster Hunter 4 and then you can have like your character flying around or like your cat can fight now. Like there's just it's a good game. Like it really is a good series. You should definitely look into
Isn't
it.
isn't the new one just the G rank
what
version of
platform is this
the
new
old
one
one?
going to be on?
I believe so, but that G rank is like a whole
Oh,
list
no,
of
I'm just asking if it's the G rank version. I know
I'm
it's in
pretty sure
Japan. It's out in Japan right now.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, the G rank version. What were you gonna say,
Did
Terry?
they even announce that for the West yet, or is it just the Japan right now?
I believe that's a
The Monster
Japan
Hunter.
release, but it's gonna come to the West
Oh.
more than likely.
I know
Ugh.
everybody's pretty hype about it. I mean, I saw it blow up when it first got announced, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Monster Hunter on Switch is over." I'm like, all right, you
No,
know.
that's one of those games that triggered me. So
Well, the Switch probably is. How's the Switch doing in sales when it comes to just in Japan alone? I
it's
Doing
would.
very well,
doing
very
Killing
very
it
it's
right
well.
now.
it's a little above the Wii U right now in Japan.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a little behind the 3DS.
Hold on one
of
second,
course.
guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
people don't remember, but the Wii U started out very strong.
it did, but then everybody realized, what the
It,
fuck is this? So,
that's
but you know,
that's
Switch is
that's how
different
I
though.
feel about my Switch right now. It's a
But
bunch
but
of
see, but
ports, man. It's a bunch
But
of
here's the thing,
ports,
though.
just like the
You may feel
Wii U.
like that, but that's the same general consensus. Isn't the same like for Wii U? Like when
I
Wii
know. I'm
U,
just saying it's kind of hypocritical how people hated the fact that one console got ports, but it's okay now that ports are coming out. It should. You see what I mean, Danny? You see it.
All of them
The
are
Wii
I,
ports
U, the
now.
Wii U got a lot of hate because it was a bunch of ports, and that's what it looks like right now, and that's what I don't like. That's why I just want the new game. Man, they're
what
getting me hyped over here for fucking arms, and I'm not hyped. I don't want that fucking game.
what'd you say, Terry?
until you play it.
I said all the consoles have ports. I mean,
Well, no,
when
no, I'm talking
it
about
first came out,
Terry.
I mean, the 360 was porting crap.
It
I'm
was.
talking
It was
about
super
just,
ports.
but I'm talking about you go look at the library right now, and it's almost every single game is a year plus old game or a Neo Geo game.
Damn, Neo
Well,
Geo's so old. Damn,
you want
Neo
to go
Geo's
there?
old school.
You want to go talk about ports and shit? Then hell, look at Xbox One S and Xbox One. It's all fucking 360
That's
ports.
backward compatible ain't port. They're literally games you already own that you can put in the system. How
Backward
is that a
compatible
port?
ports.
That's
It's
not a
the same
port
thing.
though.
You
They're
either
not
get the
doing anything to the game. That's
Motherfucking
not a
PlayStation
port.
got
You
some
can
motherfucking ports though. I mean, they got
PlayStation,
remasters and
Xbox has ports
rehashes and
too. But
motherfucking
I'm just but I'm just saying you can't
re-releases.
say 360 games are ports. You literally just put the 360 game in the system. It's not a port.
You have to do something
They're
for
not they're
people
not
to
making
play.
you they're not making you buy another game. Like a
Mm,
port is a game you have to go buy again.
well, some of them
A
you have to
360
buy.
game's a
Not
you don't have to
necessarily because
buy if you own it.
Injustice One you could upgrade
Well,
for
I'm talking
free.
about on the 360. Well, in Injustice they gave out the free like the second month of the PS4.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
If you
still,
had
It was
Injustice
a
One,
PlayStation Plus.
if you had Injustice on PS3, you could upgrade it for free. You didn't have to buy
right.
a new one,
But now, but
Most of the
on
or
games
Xbox
maybe
that
$20
One,
most of the
after
launch
if
that.
games
you
were just a couple month old games.
but still, if you owned it on Xbox 360, Injustice One, you couldn't get it unless you had the disc,
Well, yeah,
or
they
if you
just
had the
made it
disc, you had to
backwards
buy it.
compatible this
So
year.
still, I'm just
But it's
saying.
not a port though. I mean,
It,
like if you already owned it on the 360, how is it a port? You just put the disc in.
I mean,
You're
that's
not
true.
buying nothing.
You're
To me,
correct on that.
backwards
Yes.
compatibility is a lot better than ports. I'm actually gonna give Xbox props on that shit right now. I'm not having to go out and rebuy a bunch of games that I already own. That's
Well,
actually
yeah.
pretty dope.
Well, they've been
I'm
doing a
not
lot of
having to.
consumer shit. They've been doing a lot of consumer shit.
Oh
But
yeah, but
yeah.
they just need like I'm saying about the Switch. They need new games.
they need
They
software.
have this. They have the same shit I'm saying about the Switch.
Well,
Talking about the
hopefully
Switch,
E3
I'm not
changes
being a hypocrite
norms.
about it. I put it down the line on all of them. Sony's really pushing the bar up this year,
Yeah, Sony got a lot of games. That's
and
one thing I
and they
give Sony.
have and then they have a extremely good lineup up there
Yeah,
coming up.
Sony. All right. Next up, let's talk about a game that's kind of having some controversy as well. Destiny. The developers did announce that there's a 30 FPS lock on all console versions. It's not going to be
Just
60.
just like the first game.
Yep. But they said PC is at 60. They said definitely unlock frame rates on the PC version. How do you feel
pushing
about
that
that?
hardware.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well,
saying. Thank
PC
you.
PC's supposed to have that because that's what people buy PCs for. You have all
Right.
that hardware. I mean, the consoles are restricted. PCs shouldn't be restricted.
Well,
Why
that's
would
what
you go
the,
out there and build a $5,000 PC?
What's the
You
to
know what I
point
play
of
shit
mean?
at
the
30. You're
Scorpio
right.
then? What's the
Right.
point?
Have it, yeah.
Well, you're playing it in 4K. Like that's the whole point. You're buying it to play in 4K resolution.
What is the one that's
They
don't the one
sh-
that's upscale?
it upscales, but it's not what you think. Like it's really not that good.
They said that the
Your
upscale
TV,
was
your
going to be
TV,
different.
your TV upscales everything you put on the screen. Your this 1S doesn't have to upscale anything.
They said
Right.
something about the upscaling too for Destiny 2. They said something about I can't remember. I'm
On the
trying to find it
on the
right now.
Pro, it's probably gonna run about 1440 or
Yeah, they said something
1800
like that, and then it's like
native for. It's probably gonna be
2160.
yeah, it's
Checkerboard
gonna be native.
rendering.
Yeah, it's gonna
Is
be close to native on Scorpio
They
probably.
said
They haven't said
2160.
anything about Scorpio though, so it's kind of hard to know. They said we have to wait till later this year to know what the Scorpio's gonna do. Because
Right.
they have marketing deal with Sony, so they can't really say anything about it right now.
Yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. It's just like I was
Okay.
expecting this hardware to kind of. I think they
It's like,
concentrated more on
but
the look than the actual fast
my
pace
thing
of the
is,
action.
if the Pro and the Scorpio, if the 360 and the PS3 can run those games at 30 frames per second, why can't a Pro and the Scorpio have a 1080p
60.
mode? I mean, I'm
Ten-
pretty sure the Scorpio could run it at 2K 60 frames.
oh yeah, for sure, easy,
See, that's
easy.
what like. I don't think it has anything to do with
It's
like Sony. Like people are blaming Sony for. The devs just seem
because
lazy as fuck right now.
no, it's
I know
because
their engine is kind of
why
30
would
frames,
you, why would
but
you put all that man work into making an Xbox Scorpio version 60 and not the Xbox version? I mean the Xbox One X
yeah,
version
Right,
60.
right.
that's the.
You
Isn't
have
that what I
to
said?
you have
Isn't
to
that what
match
I
it.
said last week? Remember about parity?
Yeah, you have to match it, and that's the thing.
See, they holding themselves back, but I think they should have just concentrated on the speed of action. I think
Yeah.
that would help that type of
Well,
game a lot.
Resolution.
the first game ran at 30 frames and it felt fine. Like that game feels perfect. You know what I mean? I know
Yeah,
running at 60 is gonna feel even more perfect,
but since
but
you're
at the same
replacing your hardware,
time,
you gotta
they
you gotta
should, but they're not wanting to. I
you
mean,
gotta make sure you put
if the
out
Pro can run
console
games at
games.
60 frames,
Right.
Yeah,
That's
like the
true.
Pro can run, the Pro is running games at 60 frames per second right now. And they even have sport titles like fucking 2K running at native 4K 60.
I know
2K can
that's.
run on 2K still runs on PS3. I mean, they're
I know,
not
but
like
2K
they're
still look
pushing
dope
anything.
though. I mean,
Yeah,
damn.
they look good, but I
I
mean,
mean,
like
damn.
they're really easy. They're really easy sim games, if you know what I mean. They're not like they're not.
they're very buggy too.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
buggy.
they are very big. I
It's
mean,
not like
UFC is
they're
the
not trying to
worst.
render a giant world either. You're just rendering an arena.
A fucking
Uh,
basketball court, and it's still
I
buggy as
think the
shit.
only thing is just the fans in the stands. I think that's the only thing that probably eats up a lot of the power.
And they
Uh,
still look like shit half the time.
I know they're still square boxes and shit.
Major League Baseball does a decent job with the crowd, but it still doesn't look that good.
All right, Crackdown 3 coming to PC. I know we touched on this earlier in our subject about Microsoft, but it's coming to PC. I don't think the
Not
first one it was on
surprised.
PC. The first one
Woo!
wasn't,
I
right?
just don't. I think the first one might have, and the second one didn't.
I'm trying to look it up now. I don't see it. I don't see Crackdown for PC.
Uh,
Crackdown 1 PC. It says Xbox
Yeah,
One.
it's on Steam for $3.
Okay, but Crackdown 2 didn't come out, right?
Let's
Crackdown
see.
uh,
2 PC. Let's see.
these games didn't even sell that good. I'm
No,
kind of
it didn't. Yeah,
confused.
Crackdown 2 did not come out on PC.
Like, I'm
Some
confused on like the only reason they're making this is to show off the power of the cloud. Which why make a Scorpio if you have the power of the cloud? You know
well,
what I mean?
Scorpio, remember
It's
Phil Spencer said it. It's the system that has the best version of all third-party games. That was what he said
yeah,
about Scorpio.
and like I want to know what the first party games I want to
It's
see
right.
on
That's
there
probably why
too.
he said that. He was like, "Don't, Microsoft, we don't have games ourselves, but I guarantee you, third party's about to look better than anything." Which
Like I
sounds
don't
scary, but yeah.
like
All
I'm not
right.
gonna care. I'm not gonna care about fucking Sea of Thieves running on no fucking 4K.
I don't know. Crackdown. Like I said, I
So
played the
Lee,
first one. Go ahead,
I
Lee.
like Crackdown. I was saying I love Crackdown.
The first one's dope. The second one I didn't like that as much.
Yeah, the first one was good. Second one was like super meh. I don't know.
Man, that car in the first one was crack.
Yeah,
But
what they did in the first one was cool.
that
But
second
like,
one though, it's like what the fuck happened? You know, it's
Yeah,
like
the
what?
first one
but
was
like
good.
of all the series to bring back, why Crackdown?
Shit, they had to
Wasn't
reach
it?
Like
into the catalog.
It's
it's
not
like
the
It's
me
not a
asking
reboot, is
them.
it? It's
No,
No,
not the
it's
second
well,
one.
three. It's
it's
Crackdown
kind
three,
of his.
right?
Isn't it kind of his own thing still? Like they're all kind of their own thing.
Yeah, it's not really like a
Yeah,
continuation
that
of the
is
last
true.
story. It's like its own
It's kind of like
story.
Saints Row. Or
But
Yeah.
then I don't. It's not like many people actually remember the first one because it didn't sell that
it didn't even
much.
have a real story. It was just like kill these mob bosses, and they were
Yeah,
just like
that's
Collect the
all it was.
orbs.
Yeah.
Go around, collect
NPCs.
the orbs.
Yeah, orbs and get stronger.
That was actually
Absolutely.
the only fun thing about the game was like getting your character strong enough to jump as high as a building.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It could be hype. I mean, Crackdown
Hey,
3, I mean, if they can
Danny,
get it
guess
going,
what?
you know.
Guess what,
Yeah.
Danny?
Yeah.
PC gets to see the power of the cloud.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I remember. I remember like a couple years ago, people were like, "The cloud's exclusive to Xbox." Now they're like, "It's open to everybody."
Let me tell you something. I had cloud usage on PC was like years ago, like OneDrive and all that cloud storage and all that shit. That
No,
shit's
not
been
no.
there.
That's not the type of cloud I'm talking about.
It's
You
all
don't
the
know the
cloud. Ain't no
cloud. You
different.
don't.
Ain't no stimulus and Argus cloud. It's all the same cloud. It's just what you
Well,
put
you
on
know what?
it.
You know what Crackdown's doing to do what they're trying to achieve, right?
Yeah, I know with all the destructible buildings and stuff like that. Yes,
They're
but
running
that's
the game on servers. That's what
yes.
they're doing. Which I mean, that game's probably gonna run like shit. But
Well, it depends
I've
on the
I'm
server.
scared. I'm probably gonna run that game without the clouds.
Well, they said they got a cloud. It's going to be a regular and cloud version. Like you can switch back and forth. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
be
going to be
playing that
kind of
regular version
I
that's
because
mean,
going to be
not
kind
that
of
many people
shitty.
gonna
I
play it,
I
so the
don't.
service should be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like if you're on the map and the you have to have servers for people getting in the map too, right? So you're gonna have servers for the map, servers for the players. If one server goes bad on that map, wouldn't the map be fucked up?
yeah, absolutely. If them
That's why
motherfucking
I'm
servers
like
go down, you offline mode. Shit.
they really need to have like a month long beta for this game.
Yeah, they need a beta.
They need to
Yeah,
test
they
the
need a beta for that
shit out of these
motherfucker.
servers,
Yeah,
man.
just let everybody just open beta. Let everybody
But then that
fucking
makes you wonder
destroy it.
when the fuck is this game coming out? Because they don't got time to be releasing betas right now. Like the time for betas was like before E3.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beta they could do a mic drop and be like, the beta starts now. I'm like, yeah, the beta was supposed to be last year.
Hell yeah, but I can see them doing that though. I can see them saying the beta starts now and shit on
Listen, they got a
Windows
lot of
10.
ground to cover. A
They
lot of
do.
ground.
They got a lot. All right, next up we got Spider-Man: Homecoming. The new trailer
Oh
came
boy.
out. You know what? I loved and hated this fucking trailer. What you guys think? Are you hyped for Spider-Man?
The trailer was dope, but at the same time, I'm tired of fucking Iron Man taking over
Man,
shit.
after I seen Spider Man dance to Umbrella, I'm hyped for that movie.
You- did you see that, Danny?
Yeah, I saw. Here's my thing.
Bro,
I just
that shit was.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, this shit is kind of suspect. What the fuck? But then, like
He
towards
hit
the
that
end,
shit.
when he was in the
he
rain, I
did
was
hit
like,
that
yo, this
shit.
nigga
Yeah,
is really going in.
yeah, yeah. He hit that shit. Yes, he did. Yes, that is fucking true.
Preston
But
showed me that shit. I was like, what is Preston showing me?
And it starts off like all innocent and shit.
I just
Yeah.
hate how Marvel does their shit. They always show you like every fucking thing. Like,
Yeah, when I go
goddamn,
see
I
their
wanted to be.
movies, I'm not excited about anything because I've seen
Yeah,
it all.
it's like damn, I didn't seen this whole fucking shit. You know, the whole fight, fucking Vulture. I mean, that's just looking dope. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to be like surprised. Like, you
I
know,
stopped watching trailers just because of that. Because if you know you're gonna watch the movie, why watch the trailer? You know.
Well, I'm
that's
like
true.
when you're someone like me and I go see movies like once or twice a week, I kind of end up watching trailers just because they play them in front of the movies.
Damn, I
I
don't
don't
do
feel
that
like
shit. I wish I was
I'm
like.
too lazy. I'm too lazy to walk around.
I wish I was that type
Yeah.
of person to go to movies and shit all the time. I don't do that shit.
Catch
Uh,
some links, they don't
I
spoil
That shit
nothing.
saw
good.
I saw Baywatch. It was okay.
Baywatch. I wanted to see that shit. I'm gonna have to look Achilles. Find it
I
a
want to
different way.
say I want to say one thing. Zac Efron will make you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, I
That
could
dude has
tell.
a fucking 12 pack in that movie, like a 12 pack. I'm like, what the fuck?
He got action
What did you
figure body
do?
and shit.
Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm like, god damn. I'm a
This
dude. I'm
motherfucker.
like, man, I feel bad about myself.
This motherfucker licked his lips and watched this trailer slow and shit, slow motion. All right, next up we got GTA 5 sold 80 fucking million copies.
The
80,
game that keeps on giving.
That
man,
game
Easy.
80.
amazes me as to how well it's still doing. I mean, that
The
It's,
game is
big,
old, and it's still doing so well because of that online play.
the
Crazy.
online play.
hey,
And
The
there's so many
mod.
mods for that game too. That like
It's
that game just does not die.
it doesn't.
the
GTA 5.
funny thing is, people tell me no one plays online. I'm like, probably more people play online on that game than any other game out.
I'm telling you, when I queue up online, it's folks on there. I've never been in an empty server. Like it's always people playing. Like I don't know.
See, the thing with GTA is when you buy a console, what's the game you're gonna buy? Fucking GTA.
Grand Theft Auto. Fuck.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
the sales of consoles actually correlate with GTA 5. So whenever the sales for the consoles are up, the GTA
Yep.
sales are up too.
I used
Yep.
to work
Another.
for GameStop, and I used to get people come in and buy that game, and I'd be like, "Damn, like
You ain't
that
got
game
it
just
already?
fucking sells." Like people just come in like, "Oh, do you guys have any more copies of Grand Theft Auto?" I'm like, "You
You never can
serious?"
find it used. Like if you try to find a used copy of GTA 5, good fucking luck. You can't find it.
And
That and Mario.
it's
Mario games
still
that you can't find.
it's still $60 fucking.
Yeah, it is still
Yeah,
$60.
it's
So
still
is
60.
Skyrim. Shit, Skyrim 60
God,
motherfuckers.
But you know
Skyrim.
what? I like to see that because it goes to show you that when you actually make a really good game, there's no excuses for why it
No
shouldn't sell.
excuses. None. Uh,
And and like I told y'all before, they support the shit out of that game.
oh yeah. All that free content. I mean, you'd have thought they was fucking up, because they got a lot of free content, man. A lot of it.
If y'all
Um,
think I'm a Nintendo head, man, y'all don't know. Like I'm a big Rockstar fan. I have a fucking Rockstar tattoo. That's how fucking much I love Rockstar.
Damn, he committed. He committed to the
Yeah.
Yeah,
craft.
I love
My
Rockstar.
two
I ain't
the,
that committed.
my two favorite devs outside whoever makes Far Cry is Rockstar and Naughty Dog. To me, they are the two best devs out there.
See, I
Yeah, I
like
think Rockstar is
Rockstar
the
and
best.
CD Project Red. Those are who I'll take. I'll take those two
CD
because they
Project
both.
Red is definitely
CD
good right
Projekt Red
there.
is great, but I mean, they don't really make a lot.
No, but they care about the consumer, and
Yeah.
that's what's important. Like when you get a game from either one of those two, Rockstar or CD, they support the fuck out of it, and they make sure you got everything. Like GTA 5 was a full game. It's not like you had to buy DLC to experience shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you play GTA 5 story mode, you getting 200 hours of good ass fucking gameplay all the way through.
Yeah,
Look,
basically the story mode is online, just without people online.
yeah, just
Man, I
without
took
people
a week
online.
off when that game came out. A
Hell
week
yeah, I
off
took a
from
few
work.
days. Yeah, I took a few days off too. I was like, I can't fucking go to work.
Yeah, you gotta play that story, everything, man.
Wait, are we talking about Red Dead today?
Oh,
Um,
are we?
Red
Because we need to.
Red Dead.
Ooh, I'll,
What was announced about Red Dead? I mean, I know they
It
announced
got
it,
pushed
but
back.
oh,
it's
that's right. It
delayed.
did. That's right. It got a delay. 2018, right?
It needed it though.
Man, I
It
so didn't
needed
see
it.
that coming.
Really?
Nah, I'm
we all
joking.
we all saw that
I
coming.
saw it coming. They always
I
delay
knew it
their
was happening,
games.
but I don't care. Rockstar's one of those companies that when they delay shit, it's like you already know what's about to happen. They about to
let me
fucking
They
work the
delayed Grand
shit.
Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, but look
let
how good
me.
it came out.
Yep.
Well, the online came out broken on that game.
It
To be
did.
fair,
It
It
did.
did.
that was
It
the
launched
only issue
broken.
that game. That's the only issue that game had. Like story mode and everything was great.
But see, Grand Theft Auto is like when you think about Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you think about online, but you really don't. When you think Grand Theft Auto, you think, okay, dope ass story about characters, going through all this, ups and downs with each character. That's what you think about with Grand Theft Auto. Big
The
expansive
map,
world,
I,
driving all around the map
driving
and
all
shit.
around, pick up a hoe, fucker, then fucking kill her so you can get the money back.
yeah,
You know
Running
all
what
the
I'm
I
strip
saying?
club with an AK.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, those when you think that's why Grand Theft Auto, even though the internet was, the network, online component was not there at the beginning, it didn't matter. People were like, "Fuck it, it's Grand Theft Auto. I'll wait."
And then the first person mode is
Man,
crazy.
I mean,
Sick.
man.
they used to running around offline shooting and just dicking around, so they were okay with that. And then when the online came, it was a big plus.
When you
They
hit
got
somebody with
even
that knife in first person, that shit is
I'm just
sick, man.
hoping. I'm hoping that either they do it with this game or the new game, but they need a VR mode. If they put a VR mode in that game, like how they
And
did
Red
with
Dead
Resident
Redemption.
Evil, no, and well, yeah, Red, but just Grand Theft Auto, like that
Oh
first
yeah.
person, but with like VR, and you could just do everything in VR. That would be ridiculous.
You know what?
Hell, they
People
can
be
just
jacked into that
they,
motherfucker 24 hours of shit.
they can give me the PS3 version in VR.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm good.
PS3 version look good, man. I mean,
give me
on
the
the PC, you can get the Vive or Oculus. You can probably get it a lot
absolutely
better.
give me the PC version, so I can move smooth, and we're good to go. I want the
But
PC version of motherfucking Red Dead. God damn, I'm shitty about that. Shitty as
So they
fuck.
still ain't
um,
announced none for a PC.
No, but there's rumblings. Everybody's talking and saying that yeah, it is true that there is a PC version. I'm like, I can't fucking tell.
I can't believe that they wouldn't do it.
There's no way they
um,
would skip it this gen. There's no way.
they'll
They did it the
they'll
last
just
one though.
they'll just pull a GTA and release it 2 years later.
I'm willing to wait. Fuck it for the
Did they
definitive
release the
version.
first Red Dead on PC?
Nope.
No.
Oh yeah, I mean PlayStation now.
Oh look, Achilles, Leon, we can get it in a different way. Yeah, but that's not how we want to roll. We want a motherfucking PC, built
The
Um,
PC with
official
options and shit.
official
Yeah, yeah.
release.
has
Official
has
release.
has Naughty Dog ever not delayed a game too?
Well, no.
Uncharted 4, Last of Us. I think Uncharted 3 was delayed.
What about Crash Bandicoot?
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
going that far back. back back in the day, I don't even know if shit got delayed. They just kind of
It's
That's
funny
true.
because you think about it. Back in the day, they released games broken as hell. They ain't give a fuck. It was part of the game.
Hell yeah, it's like fuck it.
fucking Golden Eye, man. God damn. That's that one game. Danny knows. I always bring that game up.
I know
I
because
used to run around with Odd Job with the golden gun.
give him golden gun.
Odd
That
Job,
game, that
Fuck
game was
that
so
gun.
broken.
Give me slow mo
or
mode with
rocket
paintball.
launchers. What facility was that map too?
Oh yeah, hell
Uh,
yeah, man! It goes down in the facility.
see, see what I'm wondering is if Far Cry is releasing next year because Red Dead is supposed to release this year, right?
Yes.
So if they push their date back to next year, now they're kind of just in the same boat they were in this year.
Yeah, that's true. You think I don't know if they're gonna push it back though. Ubisoft has been pushing games out, so I
Well,
think.
to be fair, we don't. Well, the release date for Far Cry is 2/28 this next year, or 2/27.
Oh, is
I
it
wish it
next
was.
year?
February
Yeah,
They-
27th.
yeah.
They're
It's
waiting
ironic
for a
how.
release date?
Yeah.
I didn't think I saw a
Damn.
release date. What was the release date at?
Hey, Far Cry games come out on the release date they put out.
Them dudes ain't playing. Man. They're like, it's coming.
Hell yeah! Like
Primal
here you
release,
go.
because didn't Primal release the same day, like 3 months later?
I ain't gonna lie.
After
Yeah,
they
Primal
announced
did come out like really fast after they announced
Yeah, they
that shit.
announced it and it was like already in store shelves. Like, oh, okay, shit.
I don't think Far Cry 4 was delayed either, and it came out and it was bug free and shit. Well, it wasn't bug free, but it's probably really it was one of the smoothest games I played this gen. Put it that way.
Yep, February 27, 2018.
Okay. All right.
PS4, Xbox, and PC.
Hey, Damn Man Horizons can go back and forth, right, Terry?
Terry has checked out. She said, "Fuck it, y'all keep talking
I'm
about."
tired to argue about anything.
I don't know. I'm just picking on you. I just think it's funny that they can go back and forth and they have similar things going on.
All right, so Preston, you said you want this final round, right?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh shit!
I've already said my piece about wanting new games.
All right,
It goes to the Xbox too. It's not just the Switch. I need new games on my Xbox too.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take a few minutes of the final round. Anybody else want part of it? Because I'll take a little
I'll
bit
I'm
of it.
take a
good.
couple minutes.
All right. I'll start off first, and then you can follow Leon. All right. So,
What?
all right,
What can I talk?
everybody, go ahead.
Can I talk
What?
about? Can I talk about like movie trailers and shit?
No, this is the final round. This is about.
Bitch.
I knew I was gonna trigger him with that shit. You can follow Leon. So all right. So we got three players in. All right, I'm gonna start it off first. I'm just gonna kind of go back to what we were talking about with Microsoft. Microsoft, just listen to me. If you listen, Phil Spencer, if you listen, first of all, shut the fuck up. Don't do too many interviews at motherfucking E3 because people are gonna misconstrue what the fuck you say. You're gonna say something like, Horizon was whack as shit and not really clarify, or you may say like, well, we're canceling Halo forever, and not really, and you say something fucking stupid, and it's not gonna be right. So shut the fuck up, Phil. Second, Microsoft, don't bring the stuffed shirts on the motherfucking stage. Have one stuffed shirt to kind of lead off into to the trailers. Two, don't show a lot of trailers, but it's a bunch of meaningless bullshit. Just because you pile trailers on, don't mean that it's you got games like PlayStation. We need to see real motherfucking games. Even if there are some third party love in there, just make sure you show trailers. You can fill it with third party shit, but we want to see it. We want to see that Microsoft has games, is supporting shit, is supporting developers. So do that. Three, four. Don't bring any dudes that can't fucking speak, clearly, because those dudes sound weird as shit, and that people will tune out, and say this is E3, this ain't no fucking your own personal shit. You need to make sure it can reach out to everybody, and that kind of leads to my final point. Be clear. Just be clear about your message. Just be fucking crystal clear, because when people make assumptions, you already know what happens. Look what fucking happened with Microsoft, with Xbox One when it first got announced, and they talked about all them DRM policies and shit. Once they let people stew and build their own conclusions about it, it killed them. So they just need to be really clear. Get rid of the stuffed shirts. Show games that mean shit. Do not have no weird ass white dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying? They not making it. You know what I'm saying? Don't have those dudes on. Just have games, 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 and you'll win. All right, I just said my piece. Go ahead, Leon.
So basically, I just want to piggyback off what you said, Danny. They really need to come out and impress people. Last year, Sony's conference, they had my man come out like the candlestick from Beauty and the Beast, like be our guest. We're gonna have a night of excitement and da da da. They had the orchestra and everything going. Like it was like wow. Like I was excited to watch what they had to show, and I already feel like if I start hearing about Mixer and all these services and shit, I don't want to hear about that. I'm gonna
Right.
tune out. I'm gonna start tuning myself out to what they're talking about. Because even though those features are cool and they're adding to what the Xbox can do, I just want to hear about games. It's like as a gamer, I'm gonna start like tuning that shit out. Like 2 minutes into the conference, they bring up Mixer, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out.
It's like,
So
here's
that's really what I gotta say. I
Mixer.
just want to see them games, and that just sound like a bad dating site.
Don't it? It's like swipe left
Mixer.
for the BBWs and the thick bitches. Yeah, god damn. All right, Preston, you said you had something to add to the convo, right?
No, I'm good.
This motherfucker, man. Now he breaks fucking final round every fucking week. This week he has the floor, and this motherfucker chills. Fuck you,
Well,
Preston.
well, I mean, I said it. I said it before. I'm tired of people getting triggered off their stupid shit in games. I'm like, if you don't like it, don't buy the fucking game. Like the whole Far Cry thing. People mad because the dude's religious. I'm like, well, he's a cult person. I mean, that's the big storyline here. Do you not see that part of the storyline? Just the fact that he's religious.
Right, it's just
Wait,
like they
And
you
it,
focus
talking
in
and
on.
about?
it. Whoa, yeah, yash, yash. Okay, it's final round.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Hold
He's like,
up,
I'm the
There's
mother.
captain now. I'm the captain now.
no, there's games out there right now like Outlast with the burning cross on its fucking. Like I'm looking at it right now. The cover of the game has a burning cross on it, and no one cares. I'm gonna slap you, Danny.
Never fuck with the man with the sound effects. God
And
damn.
also, I'm tired of movie trailers spoiling everything. Marvel, get your shit together. I mean, your movies are fine, but come on. I don't need to see the whole fucking movie in a 2 minute trailer. It's getting kind of tiring. It's like when I watched Doctor Strange, I'm like, oh, that was all in the movie trailer. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then people wonder why people get bored with it. Well, like, because I've seen it already.
I wasn't
But
bored with
no,
it.
no, shh, Michael,
You shut up. I'm taking fun around now, bitch.
And then my final thing is, it goes to Xbox and Sony and Nintendo. Stop focusing so much on ports of old games and try to push forward. Like Crash Bandicoot, man, we don't really need Crash Bandicoot. I know it's a fan thing, but at the same time, do we really need fucking Crash Bandicoot from 15, 20 years ago?
Some
Really?
people might want it.
I'm just saying. But I mean, like, if you're gonna be releasing ports, also release new games around it at the same time. Just don't release port. Like, it's like the whole Voodoo Vents, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck asked for that shit.
Nobody
Phantom
did.
Dust, no one asked for that shit. Street Fighter 2, no one wanted that shit until they said, oh, here it goes, Street Fighter 2 for $40. I'm like, the fuck is that shit? Minecraft, I understand Minecraft. Minecraft's on everything. I'm not surprised it's on the Switch.
Minecraft's
It's
on
gonna,
everything.
it's gonna be on my fucking TV before you know it. Uh, they
All
like we sold
right.
100 million copies with every fucking TV. Yeah.
All right. Preston, do you feel like you got what you needed to get off your chest? Do you feel like you made it?
Until E3. Yeah.
All right, everybody. I
I'm
got
hoping.
somebody asked a question.
I'm hoping for the best from Nintendo and Microsoft.
Me too. Somebody asked a question. Let me go ahead and end the. All right. So somebody had a question. They wanted to know what we thought of. His name is Gruntle Gaming. What do we think about Agents of Mayhem?
It looks dope.
Man, it looks fun.
It looks like a even more cartoony version, but not as like dark humor as Saints Row.
I think
If you know what I mean.
Buy it.
It
I mean,
looks
I'm a
it looks
huge
fun.
Row fan, huge Saints Row fan. So being that this is kind of similar, I'm kind of hopeful.
I mean, hopefully there's a dildo sword, so I mean I can go smack some people with the dick. 'Cause-
dick physics weapon. I'm telling you.
but any other questions?
No, that was it. They just wanted to know what we thought. Like I said, I'm hyped too. I do love Saints Row, especially 3 and 4. I love the music. The music definitely leveled up in 4. But 3, I thought was my favorite Saints Row, just because of the accessibility of it.
This the story in four is
Overall, I
so
think
weird.
the stories have always been intriguing. I think the commentary is usually pretty hilarious, and I really like the characters universe. They're great characters.
I feel like they're
Absolutely,
making the
absolutely.
game that they always wanted to make. Because like the Saints Row games, like the Saints Row 2 is my favorite Saints Row. I feel like after Saints Row,
Wow.
Well.
We lost
Uh
It
it.
broke
oh.
out.
So.
Basically, he's saying after Saints Row 2, they just became kind of a joke.
I mean,
Yeah.
when they
Which man, I like the joke. The
superpower
joke's
round,
fun.
I was worried about it, but then I played it and I still had a lot of fun with it. So I mean,
They
I still like that.
see they can't compete with GTA. They have to do their own thing.
For sure.
Well, I'd like to do their own thing because I can't stand GTA.
Well, I love GTA, but my thing with 4 was it was so superheroish. Like I love the parody of GTA aspect in 3. That's why I loved it so much because it was just like a straight up fucking parody of Grand Theft Auto 5 actually.
Yeah.
But then you look at 4, and 4 was like. What's the name of that game? Where you were Alex Mercer and you were jumping around and shit with bio.
The Cats of Gat or the Gat of Cat or whatever the fuck it's called.
No,
Gat
it's
of Hell.
That Genki thing or whatever.
Nuh-uh. The first one had Mercer. The second one had a black dude as the main character. And you jump around
Project.
from.
Was it Project?
What's that? Nuh-uh. It's
I thought it was Plunder.
nuh-uh. It's called what the fuck. I'm about to look it up right
That
now. Hold on.
shit's fucking confusing. The
Is
whole
is
man, the whole storyline in fucking Saints Row 4 is just kind of crazy.
Prototype? Remember that game Prototype?
I
Oh
just
yeah, I
said
But
remember
Michael,
Prototype.
prototype.
Oh, okay, that's what you said. Okay, Prototype. Yeah, Prototype. That's what it reminded me on four. You know,
the poor man infamous.
She's a poor man's infamous. Dude, Prototype was the fucking shit. But I don't know. I'm hyped for it. I think if they do what they said they wanted to do was basically build like Leon said, the game that they kind of always wanted to do, which is like this open world that's like super outrageous and crazy. I'm all for it. I'm hyped. I just hope they deliver. I hope they deliver an experience that's fun, and I'm glad they're not
It it
bound to like that
comes
formula.
it comes out April or not April but August, right?
Is it August when it
I
comes out?
think so. It comes out with Uncharted Lost Legacy and Madden and probably Sea of Thieves. I see Sea of Thieves being an August
Man, they're
game.
gonna hurt with their sales if they're coming out around Uncharted and Madden. These,
And Shadow of War.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
they're not gonna do too good. They're not gonna do too
Yeah,
good.
that's
They
gonna be kind of.
I don't but I'm like where else are they gonna go at the end of the year?
Maybe they should
December's not the
delay it.
best month for games.
They're
Maybe.
better off coming up before those. This way, people can get it and play it. But they'll give them something to do while they're waiting for Madden and the other games.
But
Absolutely.
I don't know if they're gonna be ready in July. That's the thing. They have to be
Well, they
ready.
don't.
The best thing for them probably push it to something like January and have it like
That's
a
what I
late
want them to do.
January
If,
game.
if they push it back a little further, it gives them a little more time to kind of work on it. Maybe release an online beta. I think they could do well because that'll build hype because people get a chance to test it, and
Something like Resident Evil or Dying Light. They go in that late January slot and it works out for them.
it could be good. I really wasn't. Agents of Mayhem wasn't really on my main radar. I mean, it was. I was hype about it, but you know,
Because no one talks about it.
no one talking
Because
about it.
right
But
now they're all hyper micro machines.
right. I'll
Yeah,
take
like
it.
I
I'll
was
take.
saying, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was saying like basically after Saints Row 2, they just started going crazy and it was fun. But I felt like it could have been its own separate game. So it looks like Agents of Mayhem is going to be that game where they just go all out and just let you be crazy.
Yeah, yeah. It looks good. It looks
Also,
cool.
anytime anyone in watching us wants to ask a question, just ask a question. We'll answer it.
Yeah, yeah. Just shoot us a question once we get through our segments. Definitely, we'll take time and answer any questions you guys have for sure, for sure.
Even if it's like a
S-
question towards us one person.
all right. It's
As
You
like
long as
don't
it's
like
not too
something I
so.
said or
So
Leon said
Preston,
or
why are you so triggered about mobile games? Go. If you got those type of questions.
it's not. I'm not. You mean mobile game or like games you take on the go?
I don't know. You
There's
tell me because we had an argument
mobile
about it. We
gaming.
wouldn't
Mobile
get.
game is something you do on
White
your
for being a
phone.
fair weather fan when it comes to his consoles.
Do what? I heard my name.
A fair weather fan. Nah, really, I just like Outlast 2. I wouldn't mind seeing that on the Switch. I mean, why? Why isn't it on the Switch?
It seemed like it
No,
would work. It seemed like it would fit.
we
Because that
got
game is
Payday.
It's on Unreal Engine. Yeah, Payday 2. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck asked for
That
Payday
was
2.
such a weird ass motherfucking
Payday.
announcement. That was such a weird ass announcement. Payday 2.
Yeah, that shit came out of left field.
Hey, I was kind of
That
hyped
game,
at
that
first. I'm
game's gonna
like,
be on,
Payday
on
2?
everything too, man. That game's gonna be on everything.
I'm like,
Dude, like,
Payday 2?
I played that shit game on Game Pass. That game is garbage.
Yeah, I'm not a Payday fan.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I'm
But
not.
glad.
like,
I'm glad
but
I
You
like
got
they
guys
it.
been
put it in
told
the
this
middle of
whole
a bunch of like indies and
stop
stuff.
Payday. Now you're gonna tell me the game is trash?
But Payday has always been garbage. Like even
I
from the
think it's
first
funny though
release.
when they revealed it for the Switch, they put it between a bunch of like indies and like
Yeah.
other cartoony games.
Yeah, it was
They're
like
like,
cartoony
boom,
games. It was
Payday.
like Payday. It's
Like,
like what the
I feel like
fuck?
the
Okay.
devs wanted that game on there. Like, can you please put this game on the Switch?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, at least they're supporting it. I mean,
That's true.
but I
I'd
mean
rather
that's
I'd rather
that
hear about Payday. I mean, that just sounds like they're
it'd
welcoming
be dope to
developers.
hear a Payday 3 for the Switch.
Harry, save your download space and your hard drive space on your Xbox. Do not download Payday 2. It was garbage.
You
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
was
know, I
tell
don't
me
know.
the
I know a lot
download.
of people who like it.
Now I
it was
gotta go.
très
Yeah.
garbage.
There's a
Very
cult
very.
following for that game.
Yeah, it has a community.
I know it has a big community, but yeah, I tried it and I was like, no.
Yeah, that shit is not tight.
It's one of those games too where if like people aren't involved, it's not
Is it as
fun.
bad as APB? Because that game is trash.
You need to
Uh,
play with friends. Is
okay,
what the
APB
payday.
was trasherific without friends.
He said trash horrific.
No, I'm talking about
Payday,
payday.
you know
Payday is
how
more fun with
interactive how
friends.
that shit was. It was so bad. Just
But Payday also trasherific without friends too. I mean, it's like super
Yeah,
trash.
it's all co-op pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's just like, and then if those dudes don't fucking listen, they just standing there or getting fucking wrecked. You can't say shit. You know, no, no,
You
What we
you
got.
know.
really what
I
what
played
I
it. You got to operate as like a team. If your team don't operate as a team, you're fucked. It's like Overwatch. You're fucked.
here's what I'm triggered about the fact that we're gonna have to pay for online for Nintendo games. That I'm not feeling
Yeah,
That's
And
dumb
our
as fuck.
and our
because I don't.
service, you get a game
The
and you
main
have to
thing
give it
I'm
back.
triggered about, the main
Fucking
thing I'm triggered
shit.
about, and I know Danny's triggered about, is I think even you and I talked about it, Leon. For your party chat, you're going to have to use your phone to do the
Oh
party
yeah,
chat.
that shit is fucking stupid.
That
that's
shit is
fucking.
fucking whack. That's not
I don't
No,
stupid.
know.
It's
that's
whack.
the thing that the Switch is really lacking is it's
That
like
I'll
what
give.
on PS4, Leon. Don't you get in a party chat and you just enjoy time with your friends?
Yeah, like I
It's
said,
hard to do that on the Switch
that I'll
right
give
now.
you is not a console experience. That aspect of the Switch is not
That
console.
goes no, that goes
Yes.
towards the stuff I was saying with the Switch being half-assed right now.
That shit is
Or whatever.
whack.
Don't
This
try to piggyback on that shit.
no, like I said that months ago. Remember, Leon?
No,
When I
you
say it's
definitely said
lacking
that.
party features, it's lacking the apps that will make it even more complete, like streaming. You gotta stream like a extremely complicated way with the fucking system.
Yeah, that
You
shit's kind of
can't
fucked
like
up.
it'd be dope if I could just bring up like Netflix when I'm at home. My wife's on the TV, I can be on my handheld watching
The
Netflix or
Switch got a
something. You know
nice
what I
screen
mean?
on it too, man.
Yeah,
It has a nice
it is a
screen.
nice screen. The
Grundle said
Switch, the Switch has the most potential I've ever seen of something, and it's not fully realizing it right now.
But you know,
That's
Give it
my
time.
biggest issue with the Switch.
I heard
I
the
know
attachment rate is crazy for the Switch.
It
Like,
is. It's super. Yeah, it's definitely doing better than anything that Nintendo's done recently. It's definitely Wii U.
hopefully, I
Doesn't have
mean,
that same.
Mario Kart and Zelda is gonna have huge attach rates. Even 1-2 Switch has a fucking huge attach rate.
I hate
I
that
don't know
game.
who the fuck bought that shit.
Yeah,
That's
Grundle,
one thing. Like Nintendo does some really bad shit, and then they do something really cool. It's like
true.
But I mean,
yeah,
people needed something to play at the time, so 1-2 Switch. Like, now I'm gonna pick up 1-2 fucking Switch.
now we can all air jerk
I'm not
off.
fucking. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Nope.
And
Fuck that.
then this whole Capcom thing with fucking Street Fighter 2, I'm like, God,
I want to bitch slap them.
that game should be $20 at
Should
least.
be.
Man,
What
it should
about
be
what they
twenty
said?
dollars.
Like they're trying to determine whether or not they bring more
Oh, that's a
content based
lie.
off of the sales. I'm like,
No,
who
They
thinks
didn't
that
say
way?
that. They
Yeah.
didn't say that. By the way, there was a mistranslation. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
Monster Hunter's fucking Capcom.
Because I'm like, if that's the case, man, then they might as well not even put any damn
They
thing on
must
the
have just say,
Switch.
"Fuck it, we not doing it." Right. Right. All right. We have come to the end of the show. I got a little bit of information. Next week, we're
Um,
still doing our
yeah.
countdown to E3. Give me 1 second, Preston, please. Okay.
I'm gonna interrupt you too, bitch.
I see you, motherfucker. Let's go. No.
Go.
Next week we're doing our game show, E3 game show. E3 game show. Are you a real gamer? That's going to be prize is going to be, like I said, a AAA title, of your choice. This is for us here, so I already have that secured. So you'll get that code if you win. But so we're going to do the game show for the first half of the show next week, and then we'll have our E3 predictions. So we'll lock those in. And then the show next week after that, that's what? June? Is that the week before E3?
Next week and the week after will be the week before
Yeah,
E3.
yep, yeah. Week before E3, we're doing our pre-show. We're
Today's
gonna talk about
26th, right? Yeah,
yeah, 26th,
26th. Next week's gonna be it's gonna be
June.
5 days too.
Yep,
June 2nd,
June
and
2nd.
then
Yep,
June 9th. So yeah,
yep,
be right
yep.
before
June
E3,
9th.
and it
Yep,
starts on Saturday, man.
yep. Now
June 10th.
Saturday. Who's the first? Is it
EA.
EA? Okay, so we're doing our live reaction. So I'm going to be going live. We're going to be going live a lot. So if you guys are available,
Bro, that
doesn't have
shit.
to be all of us,
Oh,
but
I'll be
whoever's.
available.
If
Yeah,
I don't fall
absolutely.
asleep, during that conference, man. Last year I fell asleep.
Well, we're definitely gonna do our live thing. So
They
that's
play
gonna happen.
Battlefield. They play Battlefield for a whole fucking hour.
I know, but we'll sit through it. I'm gonna sit through it though. Fuck it. E3 is like life for me. So,
They're gonna play
uh,
Star Wars for a whole fucking hour.
so check us out on that, you guys. We're gonna do the live reactions on all the press conferences, so you get to hear us fucking get triggered over
Do
all
you want
these
to give out the
announcements and shit.
schedule right now, like for all of
Uh,
them?
no, we can do that.
Saturday, like Saturday's EA, and then Sunday's Microsoft, Bethesda,
Let's do
Monday
that. Yeah,
Sony, Ubisoft.
Sony. Yeah, and then Nintendo Tuesday, right?
And Square Enix has a showing, but I half the time I don't know what the fuck they do at
I
E3.
know they'd be like, how do you, like, what the fuck you talking about? But
Well,
Square Enix.
they announce all their games at freaking Sony and Microsoft. Like, what's the point of their conference?
I'm just hoping Nintendo announces Metroid. That's it. That's all I
That'd be
want.
dope. Watch it be a old port. God damn.
Nah, if they do what they did with
He
Zelda
said,
Nintendo's
"I'm
gonna
joking,
Metroid, that'd
Leon.
be dope.
Leon. I'm joking. I'm joking."
You
No,
got
I
him
was
It's
triggered
gonna
saying,
be
real
a
quick.
port of Metroid Federation.
I was saying,
Uh,
like if they take like Metroid and make it like a grander scale, that shit would be dope.
It will be dope. But like I said, it'd be funny if it's just a port of Metroid Federation.
Nah, I'd be pissed off. That
you'd be mad, the
I would be
motherfucker.
more triggered than you. I'd be fucking pissed off, yo.
That's true. It's like that forever triggered. I mean, that's what I was like. All right. So, but that's kind of our schedule that we have for the next coming week. So it's going to be
All
pretty
right.
hype. So make sure you guys tune in, subscribe if you guys are new and watching, so you don't miss out on all the shit. So, like I said, I want to thank everybody on the show: Achilles, Kukateri, Eddie, who was here but not here, Leon, Mike, Preston is gone now and shit. But thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. We love you guys. And check us out next week. And we are out.